Are you filing your nails?
I am. I plan on painting them during stream.
Oh, that's so cute. I was just curious because I could hear it. It's not a noise that I
Yeah, sorry,
dislike,
I
though,
forgot.
so.
I will mute moving forward if I am filing away.
It's okay. I don't mind it. I was
Oh,
just
but
like,
I don't
wait.
think that's the ASMR people signed up for.
I mean, maybe. Didn't we do that one time when you were like ASMR reading the Wikipedia?
Yeah, but that's a little different. I feel like filing nails is like a sound that people either are like okay with or they absolutely hate.
Oh, okay.
Kinda
I'm
like-
definitely one of those
like-
ones that likes it. I wish that I could grow my nails out again, because I have not gotten my nails done in so long.
Oh, I haven't gotten my nails done since high school.
Valid. I used to because my mom took me all the time in high school, and like, I tried to, but my nails chip so easily unless I get gels, and gels are expensive. Like, if I get normal polish, they will chip same day. The nail polish never stays on.
Yeah, my nails are pretty bad about that too. But I've gotten them to last maybe 2 to 3 days before they start chipping.
Oh, nice. Nah, I think it's the drawbacks of being, like, typey on my computer so much, they just sort of bloop.
But I've never gotten gels, so.
I will regale you with the pros and cons in a sec. Well, hello, good time zones. Yes, it is Thursday morning instead of Tuesday night, but we're going to be playing Fire Emblem Gaiden because Channy has a show tonight, so ignore the fact that it says nighttime on the schedule. I just never bothered to fix it. And Channy also went to a show on Tuesday, which is why we didn't stream on Tuesday. I think this is the first time ever.
I saw a Wes Anderson movie, and I was very confused, but it was very pretty.
Oh, well, that's valid. The last movie I went to go see was Thunderbolts. The next movie I'm going to go see is Fantastic Four. We know what type of person I am.
I feel like just our movie choices says a lot about us.
I've never even, like, what is it? The new Wes Anderson one?
Yes.
What is it?
He did like Asteroid City. He did a bunch of shorts that are on Netflix. He's a very artsy director. Like
okay,
big
but what is the movie called?
Oh, it's the can I pronounce it correctly? The Phoenician Scheme.
Oh, I've never even heard of it. I know you guys went to go see Sinners, or was it Sai that went to go see Sinners?
Oh no, we saw Sinners a couple weeks ago.
I heard Sinners was good because...
That is amazing. Everyone should watch it. Everyone should watch it in honor of Juneteenth. Go rent it.
Valid. If we're talking about that, though, I'm also just saying that a movie that I did go in theaters a few years ago, I don't remember when it came out, but it came out because of Juneteenth, is everyone should go watch The Blackening, because black comedy, satire, horror was not something that I ever thought that I needed. But literally the fact that they're just like, well, they can't kill us all first, can they? We're all black. And I was like, I love this. This is amazing. The Blackening was honestly really fucking funny.
Well, Sinners is more serious,
Oh,
but
no,
it is
I'm
a
fully
horror.
aware of that. I'm just saying, like, here's your choice. If you want funny horror, go watch The Blackening today. If you want intense horror but still really cool, I haven't seen Sinners, but like I've been watching the development because I'm really obsessed with I think his name is Michael B. Jordan or something like that, the guy that played Killmonger on Marvel. He's so sexy in that movie.
Oh man, he really is. And you get to see two of him because he plays twins.
I know.
Like double trouble. Hello.
I know, it's so good. So yeah, either go watch The Blackening after this or go see Sinners if it's still in theaters.
It is in some theaters, to be honest, because it's so popular.
Oh, I know. I just have not had the chance to go to the movie theater because unemployment.
Go on Tuesday.
We'll see. We stream on Tuesday.
Yeah?
And I also don't have
We
a
can
car
change
right.
it.
We also don't. I also don't have a car right now. My mom's boyfriend's car broke down, so he's driving hers, and my mom is driving mine. So I've been unable to go
I did
anywhere
not
for a
realize
week.
that.
Well, it only
Wow,
happened on
Mom.
Monday, and I don't leave my house normally, so it's like, it is what it is. But anyway, Friday is Fields of Mystria. Friday night is Repo, and then we're going to be doing our Father's Day stream Bundle of Joy on Saturday. But now we're actually going to get into Fire Emblem. And not use _𝥔 in my mouse, because that's not how I can do this. But yeah, I like gels. The only issue that I have with gels is that because they do, like, have to literally scrape off your nail enamel, basically, to get it off, like, if I don't keep doing gels, then my nails just weaken more and more and more.
Oh. See, I've never had gels. I've had acrylics, but never gels.
Mm-hmm.
Although acrylics is kind of like the same thing. When they have to peel it off, it's like, ugh.
Yeah. I've never had acrylics.
Unless you get it. I mean, the thing with acrylics is, like, if you do just keep getting them, they'll just, like, they don't have to scrape it off, but when you take them off, like, it is like taking the top layer of your nail, and it's kind of gross.
Yeah.
I feel like acrylics walked so gels could run.
Yeah, no, fully agreed. I didn't even realize that was Sonia. I thought that was the other one.
So anywho, yeah. Watched Wes Anderson on Tuesday. Was very confused, but enjoyed the experience, which is, I feel like, is basically the experience when you go into a Wes Anderson film.
Yeah.
You're not gonna understand it, that's fine, but you know what? You'll enjoy it, because the visuals, the cinematography, the long shots. I love me a good long shot that's just like, yeah.
That's valid.
And also, there's always something that feels like it's not trying to be realistic. But it is a live action, if that makes sense.
No, it does.
So like, the props and stuff look fake.
Nope, that makes perfect sense to me, personally.
But yeah, I liked it. Did I understand any of it? It's a little iffy.
Yeah, a little iffy on that one, Chief. Whenever I watch movies like that, I just make sure to go on YouTube and then see if there's, like, someone doing a breakdown deep dive.
See, I don't even know if I want a breakdown of this movie. It exists. It's something I watched. It was good. I didn't regret it.
Well,
you
that's
know?
good.
And what more can I want from a film?
Honestly, yeah. I forget who I was talking to that I was like, yeah, I pretty much like... Oh, I think that was actually a dim sum. I think it was when you and Kay went to go pick up Ryan or something. And I was with Beard and them, and I was like, yeah, I pretty much like every movie, so I'm really not the type of person to go to if, like, you actually want, like, a film critic to give you an opinion. Because there's only ever been one movie in all of existence that I didn't like.
Ooh, hoo, hoo. What was it?
The Avatar movie. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, I didn't even watch that.
I did. I saw it in theaters.
Yikes.
I went with a date.
Oh my.
Yeah, this was like high school. But it was funny because Beer did try guessing, but the thing is, like, I've never seen Dragon Ball Evolution, so, like, that can't be on my list because I've never seen it. I actually, like, if you take the live-action Death Note movie as satire, it's not a bad movie. If you take it seriously, then it's a terrible movie. But I also feel that way about Twilight, where it's like, if you just consider this a rom-com instead of a serious romance, it's funny as fuck.
Twilight is in its own category. Let's be real.
I recently rewatched it, and you know what? I'm not even gonna say ashamed. I'm just gonna say it. I did cry at the end. Listen, you also have to remember, like, I've told you the story about how I went to the midnight release at fucking Barnes and Noble for the final book.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to go see fucking Peter Facinelli, Carlisle's actor, when he came to our local mall, and I got his autograph. Like, I was hard into this shit. So, like, for better or worse, it did really, like, impact my, like, high school adolescence era. So, like, I don't know. Even if it's kind of cringe, it's still one of those things that's, like, it was a big part of my life. Like, there was literally a high school picture of me wearing a Team Edward shirt.
Oof, and you were Team Edward.
I was until I read, because you got to remember, that was when the books were still coming out. When we got Jacob's POV in Breaking Dawn, I became Team Jacob until I finished reading Breaking Dawn, and then I was like, wait a second. So I was Team Jacob for a hot minute.
I was probably Team Edward, but like, to be honest, I was never really into either of them. I thought all the other people were way more interesting.
Oh, no, 100%. Like, it's so sad for me nowadays because, like, everyone's like, you know what? Again, it's so what if I get canceled? I was really attracted to Jasper. I didn't care that he fought for the Confederacy because he had no choice. I said it! I was Team Jasper. I love the Southern boy.
Nah, man. I liked Carlisle when I was younger, and I like Carlisle now. I guess I like older men.
As I get older, Rosalie, man. Rosalie, give me one shot to turn you into a lesbian.
Oh my god, I always thought she was a bitch, but as I'm older, I'm like, no, she's valid.
She's so valid. Like, rewatching, what was it? New Moon, when she's like, I'm voting no, but not because I hate you, but because I wish somebody was there to say no for me. And I was like, I love you!
Like, damn!
I love you! Fucking Nikki Reed, my queen!
Cute critter, eh?
I know, we got so distracted about toilet.
I didn't expect to kill it so soon. That brat was named yes? If you do not wish to lose him, girl, climb the Tower of Duma.
Damn, he disappeared on me. I think it's okay, though. I do remember that they said that we could only kill him on 4, 8, and 12, I think.
Yeah, it was something like that. Or maybe it was like 4, 12, and 18.
Yeah. We'll look it up if we have to. But I just wanted to try and chase him off of the map as soon as possible so that he couldn't summon more of those little orbs. Because that was definitely what fucked us up last time. Now we just have these 2 armored units and then they'll be gone. I just was hoping that the party over on the other side was going to be able to take them out, but I guess not. I will always agree, though, that the CGI baby was a choice.
Oh, but the freaking doll baby was even worse. I don't know why they couldn't just get a fucking baby. Like, I get that there was a weird description in the book about her being, like, an adult baby, but, like... Yeah. The babies are angelic on their own, okay? They look cute. You don't gotta be weird about it.
Agreed. And, like, when they got the, like... child actor, she was fine.
I wonder where she is today.
I have no idea. I do know that Seth, who is also the love of my life, went on to do it later. Like, the only other thing I remember Bobo Stewart doing is, oh god, Descendants. Which was so hilarious because, like, looking at the time gap between Twilight and Descendants, it's like, I mean, good on you for being able to pass as a high schooler, I guess? Even though you're definitely not a high schooler no more. I did like him in Descendants, though, and everyone else was old, too. I think that the guy who played Cruella's son was the only one that was actually a teenager. Which
That's
was
how it be.
But it was just even more tragic because he died after the 3rd movie came out.
I never got into Descendants. I think I do remember hearing that, like, he died or something.
Yeah, because he was such a good actor and it was tragic. If I remember correctly, it's literally that he just, like, something happened and I think it was, like, a car accident. It was like, ugh. I got into Descendants because... You've known me a long time. You know that I used to be big into the RP scene on things like Gaia and stuff like that. And then I got onto the RP scene on Tumblr. And then the friends that I made on Tumblr introduced me to Discord. And Discord was where we started doing, like, larger RPs. So we had one which was Marvel and DC. We had one that was Star Wars. We had one that was Star Wars, but set, like, all the characters were Star Wars characters, but set during, like, if it was Game of Thrones. And then the other one that we had was Descendants, which is how I got introduced to it, because I didn't know anything about it, but my friends were like, hey, we're starting up this new server, you want to join? And I was like, oh, basically we just play as the children of Disney people? Sure. And fun fact, that's where Ronnie comes from, my OC Ronnie.
Oh god. Who's his parents?
I think I've told you in the past.
I don't know.
Okay.
If you did, I definitely forget.
Well, okay, well, I'm gonna give you some hints. Ronnie is a monk because all he does is punch it. He thinks that he's doing good all the time, and he just, like, fights things with his fists. And he's a redhead.
Is one of his parents Gaston?
No, he's a hero's child, though I did make a child that was, the daughter of, not Gaston, the other asshole, Clayton.
Ugh. How did Clayton have a kid? He's dead.
Well, so's a bunch of other characters, but yeah, my one character, Carmen, was the daughter of Clayton, and she was half siblings with Hercules. Isn't a redhead, he's a ginger. But no, Carmen was...
What do you think gingers are? They are redheads.
No, but I'm saying, like, red. Like, his father has red hair. Ronnie's father has red hair. But yeah, but I had Carmen, who was Clayton's daughter, and she was also half siblings with not Bobo Stewart, the guy that played Cruella's son, Diego, because that's who fucked. We had Clayton fuck Cruella. Clayton fucked Cruella. You're welcome.
I mean, that makes sense. But I'm truly sitting over here trying to think if there's, like, Disney guys who are redheads. The Beast is a redhead in his human form.
It is not the Beast.
But he doesn't look good in his human form, so...
No, he doesn't. I'll also say, like, I made a few other characters. One of them was Mathis, who was the son of Marie from the Aristocats. So I had him. And I also had Deimos and Phobos, because, like Kay mentioned, there was Hercules, so it's like, oh, so we can include Greek myth. So I literally just played Deimos and Phobos.
So are we also including animals? Like, is it Robin Hood or Nick?
No. Think really good Disney movies that didn't get enough credit. I will tell you eventually, but, like, I think it's clear, but maybe it's because I like this movie.
I'll have you know there are some Disney movies I have not seen, so...
And that's valid. All right. Ronnie
is it live action, or
no,
is it...
it is not live action.
So it is animated.
It is animated. It got a sequel.
Oh, it got a sequel.
I have not seen the sequel.
Is it Atlantis?
No.
Yeah, Milo's not ginger. Also, he doesn't punch.
No, he doesn't. That man does not punch. Oh, that also, I just remembered. I also made Hibiki, who was the daughter of Hiro Hamada from Big Hero 6. I just remember that I also made Hibiki.
No, now I'm really thinking of... Are they human?
They are human.
Huh. This is like a 20 questions.
This feels like, what is it? Alted or whatever it was, that thing that was like, if you gave him some, like, he asked you a bunch of questions and he guessed what character it was.
Yeah.
Are you here to guess, Kay?
I got an ad and meaning I couldn't hear the conversation and it made me mad.
So you joined the Discord, I love you.
I abuse my power to be here.
No,
right.
It's all good. I always say that anyone can join while we're playing.
I'm assuming it's not a princess movie.
There's a princess in it, but I wouldn't consider it a princess movie.
Is it Black Cauldron?
It is not, oddly enough. I couldn't think of a good child to give them, so I did not do Black Cauldron.
Okay, cool, because I've only seen that movie like once and I don't remember much of it, even though it was like maybe a year ago that I saw it for the first time.
No, that's fine. It's one of my favorite movies, and I did try really hard to come up with a child of Elanwi, and I forgot the other guy's name because he's unimportant to me. The pig guy?
Are we counting Ghibli as Disney?
No.
Okay.
We did not include Ghibli.
No, I think this might just be... Do you think I've seen this movie?
I think so, because there's a really hot lesbian-coded character who's not a lesbian in it, so I definitely feel like you and Ryan would have watched it.
That... Is it a pre-2000 movie?
Let me look up when it came out. I don't think so. Wait, you guys are having me look up when this movie came out. It came out in 2012.
Oh my god, it's new!
It's new! Oh shoot, he's not actually a ginger. I just thought he was red. Okay, correction, he's red-coded.
Wow!
He wears red! He wears red!
Where's red?
He wears red, so I thought he was red-coded.
And underrated. Is it from Big Hero 6?
It is not Big Hero 6. I already did Hibiki Hamada.
Yeah, Ronnie would not make sense for Big Hero. That would.
Red-coded? 2012 is so recent in my mind, and yet so...
I can just
far
tell
away.
you when you give up!
I know, but I'm like invested in trying to figure it out.
I know.
Especially like a 2012 underrated movie.
I mean, I think it's underrated because I don't hear people
Got a
talk about it
sequel.
much.
The frick?
Yeah, and it did get a sequel.
Frozen?
No, not Frozen.
Frozen is not underrated.
No.
it is
know,
not.
but,
It is
like, I'm trying
overhyped
to
as
think of-
shit.
More recent sequel ones.
And it got a sequel. And you're sure it's Disney?
It is definitely Disney.
Oh, is it 3D animated then, if it came out in 2012?
Yes, it is not 2D animated.
Oh, that's...
I think if I hadn't said
my mind.
Father, then I think you guys would have eventually guessed Brave, but it also is not Brave. But I think it came out around the same time as like Brave and Tangled, and like it's definitely one of those era of movies.
Oh.
What'd you say?
I don't think Brave has a
Wreck-It
sequel.
Ralph?
Yes! Yes!
Is it
He-
Is it Ralph?
He is Wreck-It Ronnie!
Oh, I think you have mentioned this, and I had the same response, which was like, what?
Yeah! He's the son of Wreck-It Ralph!
And whom?
Unimportant. It's not like everyone had to figure out who they fucked. Like, when I first made Carmen, I was just like, yeah, she's just the daughter of Clayton. And then after the fact, I was talking with the person that roleplayed as Cruella's son, and we decided that they should be half-siblings. So yeah, I don't know who the fuck Wreck-It Ralph fucked, but he fucked somebody.
I'll look at your
forgot there was
brain under a
sequel.
microscope.
Listen, but yeah, that's how, like, Ronnie was never an original character of mine until that, and now he's, like, one of my favorite original characters.
I would relate him more to Fix-It Felix, just because
Yeah, I
he's
was about to say
twinky.
Wreck-It Ralph and Fix-It Felix. Or his parents.
Oh my god, M-Preg.
Well, I mean, I did, like, because Descendants is all about, like, even the heroes' kids had to, like, come to terms with the legacy of their parents. Ronnie is definitely one of those people, like, he doesn't start out really swole, like, because I was playing him as, like, a freshman in high school, so his whole thing is, like, oh, my dad's this really great, big, buff guy, and I'm this skinny little twink thing. I need to get stronger. I'm not a hero yet. I need to become a hero. I need to be just as cool as my dad.
No, he just takes after his mother, Felix. And not his stepmother, the hot... Oh, yeah, you're right. She is hot and lesbian. Ain't she?
Yes, I would have said that it was Jane Lynch, but I wasn't sure if you would even understand.
Yeah, I did want to cosplay her at one point.
As you should.
Yeah, it's never gonna happen.
No, that's valid. I have cosplayed Ronnie, so I have done my OC.
I mean, I've cosplayed Coral, but that's just me.
Well, yeah.
Add
Ronnie
some elf
came
ears and
about.
fantasy.
Ronnie definitely came about because of like the way that I like characters like that are small and kind of feminine, but want to be big, strong, and buff and manly. Mostly like Caspar from Fire Emblem, Three Houses, and Tetra from OnStars. But he was a lot of fun.
I mean, it is. You still play Ronnie.
I do. I'm just saying his original incarnation was so funny. Like, because like the other ones, like Deimos and Phobos, have been OCs of mine ever since fucking Starfighter. Like, Starfighter is honestly what started that. If you remember that web series.
I do. I don't think I ever finished it. I don't know if it
I
ever
didn't
even
either.
finished.
I don't even know if it ever got finished.
I met the author.
Oh my god, that's insane.
She was at like a super small yaoi convention that only
I
happened
remember.
like maybe 1 year. Yeah, I went with Maurice.
Oh, our flag.
Yeah.
Maurice means death. But yeah, so I had those. I've never used Matthias after that. He was literally, I just loved Marie from the Aristocats, so I wanted to play somebody that was connected to her. And so I played a little French cat.
Bonjour.
He was also a spoiled little shit. Like, he accidentally became the antagonist of the entire RP.
A cat?
Well, I mean, he could become human. He was like a furry. He could shapeshift.
Oh.
Like a furry.
Yeah, obviously. They're so rich that they've invented shapeshifting.
Well, I mean, it's Disney, so it's understandable.
The real reason why all the furries are in super high-end careers is because they're funding their furry research.
Well, because he's an aristocrat, so of course he's gonna be rich. And then on top of that, basically we needed, like, as every RP needs, like, if you want the plot to go somewhere, we needed an antagonist, and so he just sort of became the antagonist. He was basically like Lex Luthor. Like how Lex Luthor uses his wealth and stuff to fund technology and shit to like defeat Superman because he thinks that Superman is like a bad influence on humanity. Except in Matthias's case, his whole thing was like, these villains shouldn't belong here. They don't deserve it. He was basically racist, but against villain children.
Wow! You made a racist cat!
I made a racist white French cat!
Of course he's a white French cat.
It was so funny! It was great! He was one of those people that everyone loved to hate. And the worst thing is, he was dating a villain!
Oh! Leave, person, leave!
We had an enemies to lovers thing because Matthias is gay and he was in love with one of the villain's children. I don't even remember who the fuck it was. Wait, no, I do remember. That was why I didn't play anyone for the Black Cauldron, because someone else was playing as the son of the Horned King. And that was who Matthias was dating.
Interesting.
It was so funny. Okay, who else? I do still use Hibiki as one of my MCs, or like my OCs, because she's actually my main original character that I use in Our Life Now and Forever, Hibiki. So she still gets used a lot.
Be so honest, I thought Hibiki was Femme Japan.
Kinda yes, kinda no. They all started from, like, the same source. They just become their own people over time. Because, like, in essence, I have made many different versions of my original Femme Japan based on if I make them a doctor, or if I make them an apothecary, or if they don't go down the medical route, or if they do this. Like, basically the same character, but what if this, what if that? And so my original Femme Japan has since then become Hibiki, Tiki, Kiki, Keiko, and Hotaru.
That's 5 different people.
Yes, it is. Because Hotaru is what happens if Femme Japan is just a lesbian. There's more to it than that. She's the very anxious one. And then we have Kiki, who is the original Femme Japan, but is just a little bit happier, a little bit more go-lucky, but still very, like, modest and reserved. And then you have Keiko, who is modest and reserved, not as happy-go-lucky, a little bit more somber, a little bit sadder. And then we have Hibiki, who is pure energy. She doesn't go the medical route. She is my artsy-fartsy one. And then Tiki does go down the medical route, but instead of becoming a doctor, she becomes an apothecary. She believes in medicinal ways of healing people.
Apothecary.
Apothecary!
Diaries?
This was before Apothecary Diaries, I'm just saying.
Okay, how are you enjoying it?
I love it so much.
I
So, okay. There's a song by a band called the Cooties that is basically like, I want to be a pirate, I want to be a pilot. And in the end of towards the end of the song, it's revealed that the singer is a frog. And that came on while I was driving back from lunch with my coworkers, and I just burst out laughing when I was like, oh, it's a frog. Wait, because I had watched the frog episode the night before. Oh my, now
It is
I
my
haven't
goal
watched
to
the
get
second
everyone to
season
watch
yet.
it.
I do love Apothecary Diaries, I just haven't seen the second season yet.
You gotta, please. And like, there are things that I'm like, I should have known this from the start, but it didn't even cross my mind.
Ooh, like
Are
what?
you caught
Spill,
up?
Like-
spill.
I'm caught up to what is out in the dub, because I
Okay,
don't like
I also
mixing
watched
it
the dub, and if you're talking about the most recent episode, I was legitimately shell-shocked.
Okay, you can tell me because I'm gonna watch it anyway. I don't mind spoilers. Fucking tell me.
No, it's better if you don't know.
You whore!
It's better if you don't know,
I
because you'll be
hate
like,
you.
oh.
Much better if you don't know.
I
It's turning
probably
into one of
guess
the
it.
shows that you're going to have to watch multiple times. Once you know the things, you have to watch it a second time to see all the signs.
You suck.
It's so good.
So good,
Love
though.
it. I'm glad that another person has been converted.
What do you mean?
I gotta get Everett to watch season 2.
What?
Who are you saying what to?
Both of you. You both talked and I didn't get either.
I said, what are you talking about? I've been here this whole time.
And I said
Oh,
I have
no.
to get. I said I have to get Everest to watch season 2 because he's only seen season 1, and I'm like, you must watch it so I can just talk your ear off.
Oh,
Valid.
no, I meant Kay as the other person I've converted, because I've also made Dominic watch it. So now whenever a new episode comes out, I just text him my thoughts.
I'm just bad at keeping up on weekly serializations. I'm so used to
No,
just
those-
binging shit.
I actually, in my old age, I actually like watching things as they're coming out, just because
Ooh,
I
will
don't
she be
have
okay?
the time to, like, commit.
Nah, and that's valid, and see, I'm the opposite. Because it's like, I think it's more of a time commitment to try to remember to do something weekly, which is hilarious because my
Yeah.
entire life revolves around doing weekly schedules.
I mean, I definitely fall behind on some things. Like, I was traveling a lot, so me and Ryan are behind on a lot of shit. But speaking of shows that are coming out currently, though, To Be Hero X, love it. Almost dropped it because the first, 30 seconds I was like, I can't deal with this animation, but now I quite like it.
Valid. I wish that I had been watching the second season of Andor as it was releasing, but that was another one that was it was coming out in the middle of the Fuchan and Ike graduation shit that just slammed me way too hard. And so
that's like
I binged it, and then I'm like, no, I'm so sad that I didn't watch it as it was airing because, oh my god. I understand that Channy refuses to watch anything that isn't the main films, But in my opinion, Andor is better than the main films. Like, I'll say it. It is the best thing that Star Wars has ever released, even better than the original trilogy. I've said it, I don't give a fuck. Andor Season 2 is everything that I ever wanted Star Wars to be.
See, I barely watch the main films.
Understood. I'm just saying for anyone that's gonna come for my throat in, like, the comments of this video if they even care, which they probably don't. But, I'm just saying for me personally, Andor Season 2 was everything. The fact that they literally called out genocide for the first time ever in Star Wars when everyone has always known that the Empire is literally just meant to be space Nazis. It's like, it took you this long to finally say the G word? It's like, ah! I'm so normal. I'm so normal about Andor Season 2. I have totally not rewatched it 3 times.
Do you rewatch Season 1 as well, or do you just watch Season 2?
I do sometimes rewatch Season 1. I feel like if people want to get the full scope of what the story is about, it's important to watch Season 1. But if you already know, then it's good. But there are certain, like, especially, like, oh my god, the speeches in fucking Season 1 are so good. Like, the Kino Loy storyline with One Way Out. I can't remember his name. He also played Gollum, and he's just known for doing the motion capture stuff. That actor, he had an entire speech in this one episode, and it was so good because he was just taking back his agency. And the chant of One Way Out, like, I can't explain it well to people that haven't seen it, but it was so good. And then fucking Skarsgård's character has another amazing speech later on in the series where someone questions, like, well, what if you sacrificed for the rebellion? And he's like, I sacrifice everything. I sacrifice my humanity. I sacrifice my friendship. I have accepted that I am damned for what I do. I sacrifice everything for a sunrise I will never see. And it was like, oh my god! It was such good writing! Ugh, I'm so normal about Andor. Like, Season 1 and Season 2. Like, Season 2 is beautiful for finally doing, like, the Gorman stuff that we've been hearing about ever since Rebels. But Season 1 is really good for setting up why the rebellion mattered in the first place. Like, fucking Kemik's manifesto about how tyranny is such a, like, fragile thing because it is not meant to be. There is always going to be cracks. Whether you know there's a rebellion or not, there are always going to be people willing to fight, even if they think they're fighting alone. And someone change the topic, please. I just want to end stream and go watch Star Wars. I just want to end stream and go watch Andor again. Like, I want to force you guys to watch Andor.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to force me to watch that. Sorry.
Like I said, I'm so normal. I'm so normal about it.
Yes, you definitely consume media normally.
It was so good. It was so good. If nothing else, you guys are gonna be forced to watch Digimon at Otakon.
Yeah, I'm aware. I mean, if I end up having to be on one of your panels.
Well, Kay has to watch it regardless because I watched Epic.
Still
And then
about that because you didn't even watch it because I was saying watch it.
No!
You fucking watched VTubers.
No. Because
You kept saying no.
No.
And then you got fucking VTubers made you watch it.
At ZenkaiCon, we made the deal that if I watched it, you would watch Digimon. That was the agreement.
I know, and I'm still mad that you went to fucking VTubers.
I watched it.
No, but still. Pisses me off.
Did you want me to watch it with you? That was never part of the contract.
I didn't say that. I said listen to it and
Okay, well, and I did.
whatever. You just make me mad.
I think it's you trusted the judgment of VTubers
No, I did
over your
not.
friends.
I did not. No one's listening to me. I made sure.
It's more of the fact you fought against us.
I did not fight against
We
you.
had to make
Once
this
we-
deal to
Yes.
get you to in blah.
Yes, we
Words.
made a deal, and I stuck with my deal.
And we knew you were gonna absolutely love this thing, but
And
you
I
doubted
did!
us.
What is the problem? I did! I watched it! What does it matter who I watched it with?
Still mad.
Meanwhile, I enjoy Epic, but not to that extent. I never asked anyone to watch it. I guess arguably I've never watched it because I haven't seen the animatics.
You got to see a few.
I was a little disappointed.
Yeah.
I mean, I keep telling you guys, if you want to find better animatics, go for it. I just picked my personal favorites.
I feel like I've been spoiled by the animatics of, like, the 20-aughts, where they went fucking hard on, like, basically they were, like, one step down from, like, animation, like, stills.
I wouldn't know.
I'm okay with the animatics. Some of them I'm a little upset with. But my main thing is I went into it with the knowledge it was meant to be a musical, and so my brain goes, how can this be put on a stage? And so like the things that happen in some of the animatics aren't really translatable.
Well, and to me, I know it's a musical, but because I never think it's gonna go onto the stage because of the way that it is. I looked at Epic the Musical, and I hope that it does get, like, a full feature, like, animated movie. I don't want it to go on the stage, personally. But then again, I'm also not someone that's into Broadway like that.
I think that's my big problem. It's kind of the way animation in itself has shifted from more detailed animation to, like, more bubbly designs, and the animatics for Epic seem to be like leaning more towards into those bubbly designs where like characters have a couple defining like character like characteristics, but essentially they are just like very flat in how they look. And, like, I feel like that's also indicative of just animation in itself, that it has become a lot more simplistic and cheaper to make, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So even if it were to get a, like, actual animation or a series or something, my fear is that it would still end up being, like, really simplistically animated, whereas I would really prefer something that's like very heavy on the details. Like everyone's like the fold of clothing is all like you can see everything.
I just like it when they're pretty. But then again, we've already established earlier in this conversation that I pretty much like everything so long as it isn't absolute ass.
Yeah, we did say that the most recent film you had watched was Thunderbolts, and the most recent film I had watched was a Wes Anderson, so...
I like Marvel, this is known.
The most recent one I've watched was Cars.
Oh, and we went in theaters, but...
Oh, in theaters? I can't
Imagine Kay went to go see that in theaters.
I would. If Cars comes out again in theaters, I would watch it.
I hate you.
I saw in theaters was the Hunger Games one.
The one, the of Songbirds and Snakes?
Yeah.
That was
That's the last
so
time I
long
saw it.
ago.
Still haven't seen that.
Oh wait, no,
enjoyed it.
no. Princess Mononoke.
Based.
They did a thing a couple months ago. I don't go to the movie theater very often.
You should go see Sinners.
I actually live fairly close to a movie theater now. It's only a 15-minute drive, but it's not like an AMC, it's like a small one. So I might go to the movies more often because they have discount days on both Tuesday and Thursday.
Oh ho ho.
And yeah, it's like 15 minutes away from my house, so that's not bad. I've been there once. Because I'm not normally I've never really lived that close to this movie theater. I always go to one of the other two that I lived closer to, one of which was an AMC. But I've been to this one once, and it was to see the really awful Snow White adaptation with, I think it was like Chris Hemsworth and Kirsten Stewart.
I never watched it, but I do know what you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah, I went to go see that movie there because, once again, I was on a date.
You being on dates, watching bad movies.
Yeah.
Maybe don't go on dates to the movies.
Honestly, though, to me, movie dates are the best way for me to know if I'm gonna like somebody or not, because my criteria for if I'm gonna date you is, can I handle sitting in silence with you for 2 hours without you being a loud chewer or being a dick? Because that's what our relationship is gonna be like. I like to sit in silence for long periods of time, doing my own thing while you do your own thing and we don't talk. You have to be okay with that.
I feel like then it would be better to not go to a movie theater where they were expected to be quiet and sit in silence. Although post-Panini has kind of fucked that. And rather just watch a movie at home and see if they can be quiet.
No, because I don't want to invite no potential axe murder into my house.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were dating strangers.
Well, I mean, I don't anymore, but when I was in high school, yeah.
They weren't also students at your high school?
I mean, sometimes they were, but not always. The guy that I took to the movies, I met from a friend of a friend. He went to the local college, and I was home from college myself, and I was like, I want to have sex. I hadn't had sex yet at that point.
Fun.
The things you learn about me.
I thought I knew your first sexual experience.
You do, I think. I told you about this guy.
Oh, I didn't realize this was the same guy.
Yeah, I went on a few dates with him to make sure that he wasn't crazy, and then, yeah.
I didn't realize you actually went on a couple dates. I really thought it was just a, like, meetup to get this done.
No, it wasn't just a meetup and fuck. It was like, all right, let me make sure I actually decently like this guy. Full stop, though. It wasn't like romance. It wasn't love or anything. I was like, all right, he's attractive. I'll sleep with him. I went from being a good Christian girl to being like, he's all right. I went on 3 dates with him. Let's fuck.
Hey, isn't that like a 3-date rule or something?
I don't know. I've never really Well, I have dated since then, but in total, I had like my first 2 boyfriends that I actually think, like, I don't really know. In retrospect, maybe I love them. I don't know. I think as a high schooler, I thought I was in love with them. And then I had the guy that I dated that I actually did the horizontal tango with. And then I had my first girlfriend. And then I dated James. And that was the last time I ever dated.
I didn't realize you actually had a girlfriend.
Yeah, it only lasted for a week. Like, that was definitely an example of me realizing that I was ace. Because, like, she was a close friend. Like, we went to college together. We were in the anime club together. I had known her for, like, 3 or 4 years at that point. And I finally was like, okay. By then, I knew that I wasn't straight. At that point, I still thought I was a woman. But I knew I wasn't straight, and so I was like, hey, I know that you're also bisexual. And so we started dating, and then she slept over my place, slept over my dorm, and, you know, we tried a little, you know, hanky-panky, and I was like, wait, no, I don't like this. Wasn't anything terrible. It was just like, that was when I realized that my aversion to sex is that I don't like bodily fluids. Because women are definitely more bodily fluidy than men are.
Oof.
He was like, nope. Nope. And after that, because, like, she was definitely a very sexual person, she was like, if you're ace, this isn't gonna work. And I was like, all right, we can go back to being friends. Sorry that I wasn't good at, you know, that. And then I had my first ace relationship, which was with James, and you know how well that went over.
James was going through some stuff. it seems.
James was going through some stuff, and I also was not handling it well. James needed me a lot more than I needed him.
I'll be real, that was also weird because you were, like, in college and he was, like, a baby.
Yeah, no. In retrospect, I don't understand why anyone allowed that relationship to happen.
Because we were all children.
His grandparents weren't?
Yeah, well, I didn't realize you hung out with him and his grandparents.
Yeah, they paid for the Katsukan hotel room. That was the one and only time I stayed at the atrium.
I don't think I was there then.
No, we were definitely friends with you, if nothing else.
I know, but I didn't go to Katsukan very often.
No, and that's
I
valid.
did go once with them where I stayed with them, and that was like the best hotel room ever.
Yeah, because
literally,
their grandparents paid for everything.
like, the hotel room we got the one time I stayed with them for Katsukan was on the same floor as the gazebo. It was like down a hallway from the gazebo.
Wow.
I didn't have to fuck with any elevators. It was amazing.
Better than the hotel I stayed at for Katsukan. The one time I did, my friend's car got broken into in the parking lot.
Jesus.
We also were the room that they had to come and tell us to be quiet or they would call the cops.
Oof.
Good old ghost stories dubs. Is what we're watching while drunk.
As one does.
Well, and now I haven't been to Katsukan since 2020.
I can't remember the last time I went to Katsu. I don't miss it, honestly.
This year, but also it's like next straight over basically.
I'd say,
Yeah, I keep telling myself I'll get back to it, but then I'm like, I think about it and I'm like, I think I'd be so tired just there.
Yeah, I only did, we only do the Saturday, and we walk around, artists and dealers, and then if there's any photo shoots we want to attend, we go to, but that's it.
yeah, I just will always prefer MAGFest over Katsu at this point. Like, literally the game that we're playing on Saturday, Bundle of Joy, is a game that I found out about at MAGFest. Like, I got to play the demo and I was like, oh my god, that's totally gonna be the game that I play for, you know,
Father's Day.
yeah, for Father's Day.
I'm making my dad lasagna today for Father's Day.
Nice. Oh, that reminds me. That's another thing that I wanted to tell you guys. I was so upset. Because, like, Channy knows I overslept because I stayed up late last night. And then this morning, I'm like, all right, let me cook up my fried rice for, you know, brunch. Because, like, it's too late, in my opinion, for it to be breakfast anymore. I open up my microwave, which is also where I keep my cupcakes. Because, like, this way they're not, like, open to the air and stuff. They're not gonna, like, go stale quickly.
Why don't you put them
You don't
in the
have
fridge?
them in like a Tupperware or container?
I've never...
For the fridge?
No, I've always been told that you'd store, like, baked goods in the microwave.
What?
Will make them last longer. Like, are these sitting on a plate open?
Yes.
The fuck?
Yeah, what?
That's
I mean,
how-
maybe the day of that you're eating it, but after that you should put them away.
That's just always how my family's been, whether it's cupcakes or cake and stuff like that. We just, like, if there's baked goods, we put them in the microwave.
Like, I get that for if you're, like, at a
Red
party
box.
and, like, you're just temporarily storing the food, like, put it in the microwave just real quick, but I don't get that for, like, I wouldn't put a baked good in the microwave overnight. I would at least put, like, some saran wrap over it.
Well, I will from now on, because when we got this place, we're still working on the fact that, like, my grandfather used to own it. Because my grandfather, being the old man that he is, he wasn't very good at taking care of everything. So, like, we have ants, but they've never really been a problem. Just the fact that they exist. But, apparently the ants could get into the microwave.
Yeah, because it's not airtight.
I don't know these things. I know these things
Now
now.
you do.
I would say there was about half a dozen. I open up the microwave because I'm gonna take the cupcakes out to put in my fried rice so I can cook it. And thankfully none of them were actually on the cupcakes. Otherwise that probably would have skeeved me out even more, but they were in the
Throw
microwave.
those cupcakes away.
I already did. Let me finish the
Okay.
story.
Good.
I wasn't gonna save the cupcakes. No. Ew. No. Ew. Ew. Ah! Ah! No. But thankfully, they at least weren't on the cupcakes because that would have skeeved me out even more. But the fact that they were in there is like, nope, I instantly threw out all the cupcakes. And I had used my silicone molds for the cupcakes as opposed to like the normal cake things. But I didn't even care. I just threw out the whole thing. And then after fact, I was like, no, I need my silicone molds. And then I went through the trash to get my silicone molds. I'm covered in frosting. I clean everything. I spray the microwave down with like ant killer. I need these things gone.
Oh no, that's not. No.
That's not food safe.
That's gonna cook into your food when you turn the microwave on.
Like, please tell me you washed it out afterwards.
Yes,
Like, yeah.
yes,
Wash
I
it
did.
like 3 times.
I did. Well, I didn't wash it like 3 times, but like I went in, I cleaned out all the dead ants, I disinfected, that thing was fucking spotless. And then I made my fried rice and then I came here, but I was very sad. And thankfully my fried rice is in like a plastic container, so like it was like if there was anything left in there, it wouldn't have gotten on the food anyway. But yeah, that happened.
Wait, so did you cook your fried rice?
I did cook my fried rice. It's in the little container that looks like it's like an ice cream carton though, so like it's not like open to the air.
I'm really sitting here like, I wonder if you had just turned on the microwave, if that would have then killed the ants.
Yeah,
It
but then
would've,
they would have been
but-
microwaved ants and they might have exploded in there. I thought about it.
You would have to clean it out anyway.
I would rather drown them than have exploded ant guts.
Protein.
No! No! Disgusting! I hate you!
Yeah, but anywho, cupcakes you should probably put in the fridge.
I know now going forward. I'm so upset. I only got to eat like 3 of those fucking 24 cupcakes.
Damn.
I've never had that problem anywhere else I've ever lived. Anyway.
Anywho.
I've been waiting for you, Princess of Zofia.
Who are you?
I'm Lord Duma's top servant. Judah, head of priest of our Lord.
If that's so, then please, I beg you. Free Lady Mila.
Ooh, what a pain you're in.
It says panic. Whoops.
Also,
What a
wait,
panic.
can you do that laugh again real quick? Why is that a fuckboy laugh?
What?
That sounds like a fuckboy laugh. It's just like, fuck.
Ladies.
Like, please, I can't be the only one that heard that as a fuckboy laugh.
Look into this crystal of mine.
What'd you say, Kate?
Disturbing.
You've dearly missed seeing that face, yes? That's right. It's Why don't I let you watch him struggle?
And that's the end of SOCIALS. We reached the Tower of Duma. We literally can't play Celica anymore.
How's Alm gonna get there?
Well, a much harder way, because we're gonna have to go up here, go to this place. Don't know why, but we always go to everything, and then we gotta go up here, over, around, up here, and then I guess somewhere we're gonna connect. I don't entirely remember, but I do know that eventually we're supposed to meet up with her, but now comes the fun part where, how long has it been since we played Alm?
Also, everybody is lower level.
That's true, too.
Sounds like you're gonna get your 4th watch through of Andor when leveling him up.
Truly. Oh, I also recently finished binge watching Fire Emblem, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
I'm in the middle of it.
I rewatch it on the regular.
I've never seen it.
I know.
I have, okay, so I've seen 03 now. That was confusing because I had read the manga before it. But I am slowly making my way through the Full Metal media, since it is Ryan's favorite.
And it's just good.
But I am watching it with other people, so like, my watching
Oh yeah, I
it is
assume that that's your
determined.
Wednesday night anime right now.
It is not, actually.
Oh, what are you watching on Wednesday nights?
I think we're starting Alya Hides Her Feelings in Russian.
Okay.
But we haven't watched the past 2 nights because my friend had to work late and then went to a concert. And before that, we watched Licorice Recoil.
Interesting. I've never heard of
Yeah.
any of these.
They're all pretty recent.
Okay,
Like
that's
Licorice
why.
Recoil, I think, came out last year. We tend to watch things that are like less than 50 episodes, sometimes more recent. But there are a couple things. So like, that's the friend I watch Bungo Stray Dogs with.
Okay, I haven't seen Bungo yet.
It gets confusing.
I don't think I finished.
It gets so confusing.
Valid. But confusing in what way? Like in the same way the Durarara and Baccano are, or?
Like there's a lot of different plots going on.
Okay, so it's
I guess
Durarara.
similar, but also like there is like subterfuge and like magic powers.
So Durarara.
Yeah.
Then I'll love it because I love Durarara.
Like Baccano, I feel like made more sense because we did also watch that.
Yeah, I feel like Baccano made more sense too, just because it was only 1 season, whereas Durarara, you had to keep track of everything that was happening for like 4 seasons.
I only watched season 1 of Durarara, and I think I watched the first part of season 2, but I never continued on.
Durarara is
I
one of
meant
the few
to, and I just
animes
never
that like
did.
I kept up with as it was coming out, and I watched everything. Like I kept up with Durarara. I have not rewatched it since it ended, but I want to, because I feel like now that I know where the ending is, I can better understand everything that leads up to it.
Like, I feel like it's one of those things I would like to, but will I? Who knows?
I definitely recommend it. I don't know how many episodes it is, but that could be added to like your watch list repertoire with your friend.
Yeah, it depends. Because like if she's already seen something, I'm not gonna make her sit through it again. Although sometimes we do rewatch things.
Yeah, because sometimes things are just nice rewatch. Like I would love to rewatch Aquarion Evil with people just to see like if they also enjoy something that I like.
I've never heard of that.
It is a fan servicey mecha harem anime, which is hilarious to say because I normally hate those types of anime, but I really love Aquarion Evil.
Wow, you like lost me in so many ways. Yikes. No thanks.
You're so valid. It's just so
I
funny.
say that knowing that like my favorite anime is Mecha, but
Is what?
Mecha.
Valid.
Although that anime I think is the reason why I started watching anime with my one. Because we started like rewatching Code Geass.
Oh, Code Geass, so good.
In love. Although I never watched the OVAs, and I know that to some extent the OVAs are just retelling the story in a shorter version, but I think they did add something to the end, like an epilogue, and I've never actually seen it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've been meaning to, I just haven't gotten around to it, because I do feel like there is something, I guess this is spoilers for Kay, if Kay ever wants to watch it, but I feel like there is something satisfying in having an ending that doesn't tell you everything.
No, I agree with that. Like, sometimes I like the vague endings.
So, like, I don't know if I'll like the OVAs. Who knows? But it might be a good way to, like, rewatch it without rewatching it.
That is true too.
Yeah, one day I'll cosplay Code Geass.
Oh my god, please.
I didn't even tell you who.
I don't even care. Do I have to care?
It's not one of the main characters.
So? You think I'm a main character simp? How long have you known me? You think I give a fuck about main characters? But no, I normally don't like mecha, but it's so funny because two of my favorite animes are the exception to the rule, which is Vandred and Aquarion Evil, which both are the exception to two rules, because both of them involve, like, harem elements, where, like, all the women want to get with the one main guy, which I don't like in most anime, but they also are mecha anime. So it's just so funny that this anime, these two animes managed to be in, like, my top anime of all time, despite the fact that they break the mold of what I normally dislike. Because, like, Vandred is definitely one that I rewatch regularly. It's only... I don't remember if it's 26 episodes per season or 26 episode period. I think it's 2 seasons, 26 episodes. And I love it!
Never heard of it.
Most people haven't.
I've never heard of... I think I've heard you talk about it. Does that count?
For sure. You've heard me talk about it because whenever we host NerdToon, like, one of the Vandred openings is on there, and I always say, like, if anyone knows this, I love you.
Admittedly, I feel like you say that for multiple songs.
Yeah.
And no, Vandred is definitely one of the top ones, I assure you. I promise you. Like, Aquarion Evil is definitely up there. But for me, I think the thing, and because I can make this vague enough that it's not spoilers, one of the main reasons why I love Aquarion Evil is because of the, you expect something to happen and they don't actually do the expected thing. So I enjoy that, especially because it's very much one of those ones where it's like, this feels very just like fan servicey and stuff, so you'd think that they would do the expected thing and then they don't, so I very much enjoy that. But the big thing for me is that essentially, if you are not a special woman and you go to this one planet, if you are not like the woman and you're a woman and you go there, you will slowly turn into a man. And that happens to one of the characters, and the guy who's in love with that woman, when he finds her again, even though she's now in a male body, he's still like, I don't care, I still love you! And it was like, oh my god, yowie!
Or she's just a trans woman now.
I mean, she is, but, like, it's just the way that it's done, where they don't make it weird. He's still like, I don't care that you're a man now. I'd still hit it. And it's like, okay. It's like, oh, true romance. And it's not even the main ship. It's definitely one of the side character ships, but it's literally my favorite dynamic is just those two characters. I just remembered the other character, my favorite character who also dies, and it's so tragic. Oh no, I remember. Oh god, now I want to rewatch Aquarion Evil. Oh, I forgot how painful that anime was.
You're welcome, I guess?
Yeah, you know me. But then Vandred is also really, really good, in my opinion. It's definitely dated because like, it's an early 2000s anime.
I literally said my favorite anime was Code Geass. I mean, you see how those people are drawn.
No, true.
Those are some women with the biggest fucking tits I have ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah, no, that definitely happens in Vandred. That definitely happens in Vandred.
And they're wearing skin-tight suits, like,
yep.
Ooh.
Okay, maybe I should see, like, if you would actually watch a Vandred, because it's not as fan servicey as it would be otherwise. Like, yeah, you get some shots where the character, like, gets a face full of tits, but every time he's just, like, whatever about it, because, like, essentially in Vandred, men and women do not live on the same planet. They literally grew apart, and so men reproduce by, like, having their 2 sperm cells sent into a factory. So it's normal for them to be in gay relationships, and same thing with the women, where a woman will share an egg with another woman, and that's how they have babies. So, like, they're not used to the idea of, like, reproducing with the opposite sex. So even though, like, for the audience, it's like, oh my god, he has a face full of tits, or oh my god, panty shot, the main character is just, like, not attracted to women.
What?
And there's a very, very beautiful lesbian ship. Like, literally the one woman is like, I want a baby. And she's like, and you want me to be the Oma? And she's like, no, I'm just saying in general I want a baby. And she's just like, oh, okay, because I'm not ready for that. I love my lesbians. There's so many beautiful lesbians.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride! Happy Pride to Jura and Benedette. Like, God bless them. Like, I'm going to end this turn and I'm going to pull up an image of Jura to send to you, because, like, Jura and Benedette. Hopefully no one dies while I do this. God, my wife, my woman. Where is a picture of her with her wife, though? Wait, someone died! No! While I'm looking up hot women!
Lol.
How could this happen to me? Oh my god. And I'm still looking up the women. Like, I can't find one of them just together! At least not one that also shows how massive their fucking tits are. Oh my god, I love Van Dread. I forgot how obsessed Benedette is with heavy artillery. Jura, my queen. Jura, my queen. Fine, I'm just gonna send an image of Jura. She is one of the more main characters, which is why it's easier to find images of her. And then I suck at finding a good image of her because my life sucks. Here you go. This is not even the main character, she's just one of the main characters, but here's Jura. She has tits.
Where did you post it?
In the...
Oh, I see. Okay, hold on, I'm opening it up.
Yep.
Oh, she looks very 90s.
Well, yeah. I just
When
say
did this
early
come out?
2000s. What'd you say?
Oh, okay. Her bangs look like they're not connected to her head, which is quite funny. Like, they do look like a clip-on.
Yeah, they probably are, knowing her. But yeah, damn, her titties. Ugh. And she is canonically sapphic, because she does show interest in the male main character, but only in the fact that she because for all of her life, she's only ever known that a woman and a woman can make a baby. They find out in the series that a man and a woman together can make a baby, and she's like, I want to do that. I want to be the first Emestrian to ever, or not Emestrian, that's Fullmetal Alchemist, but I can't remember the name of their planet off the top of my head now. 𝥔. I want to be the first 𝥔 to make a baby with a man. And so, like, she's not so much attracted to Hibiki as she wants to make a baby with Hibiki, but they don't know yet how that happens. They don't realize that it involves sex. She's just constantly like, I need your seed, Hibiki, and Hibiki's like, I don't know what the fuck that means.
You please leave me alone.
Truly. But she is in a relationship with another one of the women on the ship, like the commander. So, like, I call her Sapphic because, like, is she attracted to Hibiki? I don't really know. But there's definitely something. And there's another example of one character falling in love with a woman, but it turns out that that woman is actually a man, but you find that out much, much later. But even when the character finds out that that character that he fell in love with is a man, he's like, well, this is okay though, right? It would have been weird to fall in love with a woman. It's even better that she's a man.
Sometimes I see these and I'm like, the trans allegories are strong.
I mean, it really is, because that character does end up being like, no, I was born a man, but I identify, like, it originally started as like an undercover thing. She was pretending to be a woman to like infiltrate the pirate crew. But then she's like, no, this is how I like to be. This is who I want to be. So like, she is trans.
Beautiful. Love it. 10 out of 10.
And everyone is totally chill with that. No one gives a fuck that she used to be a man. I love it! Ah, Vandred is so good! One of these days I should watch it in the Japanese, just so that I can hear the tonal differences. Because there's a lot of-
Oh, I didn't realize you watched it in English.
well, yeah, because I watched it before I got into, like, subtitles and stuff. This was one of the ones that I watched in the dub. But the reason why I think one of these days I need to watch it in the Japanese, even though I really like the English voice cast, is because one of the main elements of Vandred is, like, one of the main characters calls the other main character, like, they end up becoming a couple, but she always calls him Mr. Alien instead of by his name, and he also only ever calls her, like, the annoying girl and stuff like that, never calls her by the name. So at the very end of the series, it's a, like, very emotional turning point when they call each other by name. And I'm like, I need to know how that works in the Japanese.
Very much could just watch a couple scenes.
I mean, yes, that is also true. But yes, this is another one of those ones that I'm very normal about. I've had Hibiki on my cosplay list for years.
What's stopping ya? I mean, now I know it's money, but...
Well, yeah, it was also the fact that, like, I would have had to make everything by hand and I didn't trust my skills. Because, like, I would have to style the wig, I would have to make the pants. Well, actually, no, the pants would be pretty easy. I could probably just buy a pair of black pants. But it would be the wig styling, it would be making the top and stuff like that. Like, once again, I'll pull up a picture of Hibiki to explain why it has taken me so long. Because I just don't trust myself with making certain things, as you know. And Hibiki also falls under that category of people that I like, who is a man, but he's very small and effeminate. And so he acts like a jackass and like a tough guy to, like, overcompensate.
Full circle.
Yeah, I like effeminate dudes with issues. Honestly, looking at it now, it's like, this honestly wouldn't be that hard to make, but like, when I first got into cosplaying, it's like, yeah, this would be fucking hard for me. Nowadays, I'm looking at him and it's like, this really is a simple costume. What is my problem? I think it's just because he matters so much to me that I want to do it right or not do it at all.
Oh yeah, you could make that.
I know! But yeah, he's the main character. And they have...
Like, I fully believe you could make that in, like, a day.
Yeah, yeah.
Would the seams be nice in a day? No, but, like, you've definitely made
And I have the
similar
wig for him.
things.
I bought the wig from him from Ardor, like, years ago. I just have to style it. I'm so normal about Hibiki Tokai. Which, of course, you know, means that I am not normal.
Not in the slightest.
Of course not.
No, I can never be normal. I mean, considering that this is an anime that I watched, like, nearly 25 years ago and I still love it. Oof. But yeah, who all are you bringing to Otakon, Channy?
Good question.
Valid.
But, okay, so I do actually want to make Suika.
Make
The
who? Oh,
question-
Suika?
Yeah, from Dr.
Yeah.
Stone. But I do have to, like, I ordered fabric swatches, so I could get a sense for color, but, like, she's not made at all, so we'll see.
Valid.
And then the only other one is I have to do her wig, but I'm just gonna do like a closet cosplay version of Panty Anarchy. Because I just happened to buy a dress that is actually darker than the dress that she wears. Like, it's a
It's
darker,
close enough.
like, more maroon. But I'm like, it's a closet cosplay.
I feel that.
The gun.
Because yeah, with Kuchan, who I'm cosplaying as, I found a lot of the elements that I have from my Caspar cosplay work. Because he wears black pants that have like a gold trim going up the side, and I put on my Caspar pants not remembering that the gold trim doesn't go up the side, it goes up the front of both pant legs, but I'm like, it's close enough. I'm not gonna make brand new pants for a character that I only plan on cosplaying once. Because we all know that when Kuchan actually properly debuts, it's probably going to be with a brand new model. So I'm trying to cosplay him quickly before he releases his new model. So I'm kind of doing a closet one for that. Hopefully either you or Mango have a brown wig, otherwise I am going to have to order that.
I have not looked at wigs.
No, and I know that.
I've not actually touched cosplay in a hot minute.
That's also valid. Telemachus is harder only because I have to go fabric shopping, and with Joanne's
I'm
being
scared.
dead. You're scared of what, Aeolus?
Going fabric shopping now.
Yeah, I know. It's like, where am I supposed to go without Joanne's? I can go to the city, but then I have to spend money to go to the city.
Yeah. That's rough, buddy.
I know. Where do you get fabric?
Online.
Oh, okay, valid.
Or at least that's where I'm gonna have to get fabric. That's why I ordered swatches.
Yeah, that's true. I don't even need anything fancy though, because like I'm gonna get the blue fabric from Mango. I just need to get the white fabric for the dress, which is why I was just gonna order a dress on ThreadUp, but you're like, you could make that, and it's like, yes, I can. It doesn't mean I want to.
I mean, you don't have to listen to everything I say.
I know, but you're right. The dress would be so easy. I just have to actually go and get the fucking fabric, which is the hard part at this stage. Also, Mathilda is totally gonna die. Fuck! Everyone is so squishy.
Keep forgetting you're actually playing a game right now.
Yeah, it'd be like that. But that's honestly what I like about this sort of thing. It's like chatting while we're also playing, even though it's like not so much we play, me play.
I paint.
Yeah.
What are you painting?
The book cover.
Mm-hmm. I was painting my nail.
Oh yeah, what happened to that? Did you finish?
Oh, I finished.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, now I'm working on photos, but like slowly because the motivation to work on photos of myself is non-existent.
That's so valid. I think that's also why I'm not on Instagram as much anymore, is because, yeah, I have a huge backlog of photos, but at the same time, I haven't been able to afford a photo shoot in a long time.
It's not even that, like... So my problem with the Instagram is that I have all these photos and none of them are edited. I have so many just from Zenkai, but like... Well, one, I know I can't edit like a photo one at a time, because then they'll all look slightly different because I'm like in a different headspace when I do it.
Yeah.
So I have to have all of them open, which means I need to get them all done around the same time, or at least like tweak things. But then that also just means that there's like 10 photos that I could be posting, but they're not done.
I get that.
And I don't even like do anything special to photos of myself. I just... There is no deadline.
Yeah.
And I don't care enough to make one. Like, I guess the fact that photo shoots that people have paid me, I feel like there
You have
is
to get
like
it
that
done.
urgency to get... Yeah.
No, and I get that. Especially as one of the people that has done photo shoots with you, you have a very quick turnaround time.
I try. I feel like sometimes I still take a while.
You really don't. You
No.
forget that I've worked with other photographers.
You'll be like, I'll take like this much time to do it, and then 2 days later, I'm like, Channy, why are they already here?
Worse than that, you'll be like, pick your top 4, and then I pick my top 4, and then you give me back 6.
I do that less. I've been getting better about that, at least.
Mm-hmm, sure you have.
I have.
I'm agreeing with you. What do I know? Like I said, I haven't been able to book you in a long time because I'm broke.
Speaking
No, I
of, I'll
have.
probably book you Otocon for luck.
Yeah, I got
Like, I can't remember. What was the last photo shoot that I did?
We did some at Otacon.
What did we do?
Oh,
at
no,
Otacon?
Anime NYC, Ray Leach.
Oh, Ray Leach. Oh my god, that literally was the last photo shoot I ever did.
So the reason why I remember is that I messed up my Instagram rows, and I'm gonna have to delete and repost those photos at some point. But I haven't gotten around to it. so.
Valid.
I'm gonna be mean, and I'm gonna ask for you to do special effects on my pictures, but I'm gonna pay you for them.
And
I mean,
how does
I'm
it
not the
mean?
best at special effects, so...
Oh
Depends
shit,
what it
oh
is.
shit.
Lightning.
What the fuck?
I don't think I've ever done lightning in photos, so I don't actually know if I'd be any good at it. We'll see.
I know you did really nice
Right.
special effects for my Ewan with my little fireball.
Fire is the easiest.
Okay, valid.
I think water is the hardest.
Well, it's a good thing none of us are water people. I do still eventually want to do a photo shoot as Ursula underwater and book Brittany for that, but that is like... I need to wait until I have a full-time job again for that shit.
I keep wanting to book Brittany because I know that it's been like rough for photographers. But I have nothing like interesting.
Yeah, for me, it's like if I'm booking Brittany, I'm bringing her the best of the best. That's why, like, the last photo shoot I did with her was... Oh god, I don't even remember. Oh, my Rayless. My Rayless cosplay when I got the special effects. And that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I would say Kay. If you want lightning, go to Brittany. But I think she might already be booked up for Otakon. But we'll see. I'll figure something out. I'll mess around with it.
Yeah, because my Yusan photos was also 2 years ago, because that wasn't last Zenkai, that was the previous, so yeah. Because we didn't do any... you weren't even at MagFest, if I remember correctly.
No, I've never been.
Yeah, and then we didn't do anything for Zenkai. I don't even have that many good photos of me as what's his face at Zenkai? Ren. What about Mango?
Oh, I took photos of Mango at ZenkaiCon this year.
Mango! Yeah, because I
I
was
keep
with
telling myself
Penelope.
I'm not gonna... yeah, I keep telling myself I'm not gonna do too much, and then I do. Like, I'm pretty sure 2 Zenkais in a row I've been like, what if I just didn't do any photo shoots, and then I still end up doing them?
It's because you love us!
I just kind of like taking photos.
That too. I definitely know for me, like, because ZenkaiCon I did a lot, because I did the Masquerade, the Idol Fest, however many fucking panels. No photo shoots though, but like, I still was involved in a lot. And I was planning to do a lot for Otakon too, but again, because of everything that happened in early May with Ike and Fuchan and having to finish all those projects and things like that, it's like, nope. Any desire to do anything massive for Otakon just left me, so I'm literally just hosting my 2 panels and that's it. I'm not doing Masquerade, I'm not doing Idols. It was like, no. I want to have a low-key con and just enjoy myself.
I will finish Steel Miku and compete with her. Otakon is not the day for it, though.
Otakon is not the day for it, though.
I think I'll probably compete with her at either Derby if I get her done, or Zenkai.
That's valid. Obviously, I'm still gonna want to compete with things. It's just like, Otakon, I'm not in the headspace. Like, and it definitely doesn't help, again, that, like, I can't really afford to, like, drop a lot of money on nice fabric like I do in the past.
I think my also current problem is I don't have much motivation
Yeah,
to
I also
finish
have...
Steel Miku now that, like, the shoot is done. But she's keeping me from doing other projects, and that's the only motivation I have right now. I really want to get started on Mao, but I'm like, I refuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's valid.
I can't do
What
that.
Mao are you doing?
Okay, so you know the like.
Oh, this thing!
I'm bad. I like to
remember
pick
this.
outfits of characters that appear in 10 seconds. In opening 1 of the Apothecary Diaries, there's that outfit that is white and then it turns into the galaxy when she's like dancing in the opening. I want to do that, and I want to put lights in it.
Yes.
I've gone through and screen capped that opening like frame by frame because it's literally she's only there for like 10 seconds.
Beautiful.
Yeah, exactly, but it's gonna be such a cute outfit.
I want to see someone in the outfit that she was dancing for when the courtesan was bought.
So I do also have a pattern saved that I could buy to make that outfit because I have seen people do that outfit, which is also cute. And I think that outfit I could modify like the pattern to make what I want. But yeah, I mostly see people with like her in her normal day wear, but I don't actually think that's cute.
Agreed. It's all
It's just very normal.
But like, there's so many other outfits.
I'm just sad that Ryan will never be your Jinchi. Like, we know him. He would never. Long wig?
That's
Can't.
okay.
It would
I
be
don't mind.
nice, though. I think it'd be cute. I love it when you guys couple cosplay.
Well, one day we might do Winry and Ed.
Oh my god, we're finally gonna be Full Metal Alchemist? Finally?
We'll see.
Finally?
I haven't finished it.
Listen, I just know that not Courtney. Yeah, Courtney. Courtney has been wanting to do Roy Mustang for so long.
Really? I didn't even know Courtney was into it.
Yes! Oh my god! Yes, no, Courtney is totally into Full Metal Alchemist. Roy has been on her to-do list forever. She literally has charms of Greedling.
This is something I did not know about Courtney.
Yeah, no, she loves
new every day.
She loves Full Metal Alchemist. 100%.
Have her and
Nebs?
no, have her and like Ryan ever talked about it?
I don't know. Ryan might not know. I don't know.
That's it. I don't know that Ryan knows.
Message him right
I
now.
feel like
Yell to him. Yell to him right now.
This could add a whole new level to their sibling dynamic.
Yeah, no, all of us love Full Metal Alchemist. Because, like, I've always told Courtney, it's like, if you finally cosplay Roy, I will cosplay Full Metal Alchemist. You just gotta tell me when it's gonna be.
I don't know who I would do from Full Metal.
Oh, I know who I would want to do. 100%. I know. I know who.
Oh, I also know who I want to do. But it's not.
But it's
Winry.
not
I would do
Winry?
Winry. Yeah, I would do Winry for Ryan, but I really like the girl from towards the end with the panda.
Oh, May.
Yeah, I think May is adorable.
Oh, May is perfect. I love May.
I do think May is very mango coated, but
I'm waiting for the day when Ryan actually does envy.
oh yeah.
Oh no, she's gonna fucking die again. Oh my god!
You're struggling.
We didn't have time to grind this one.
Do it now. It's not like we're doing anything vital.
I can't. There's nowhere to go back and grind because we already finished the one section of the map.
Oh. So we just suffer.
Well, so long as they don't attack my healer, I'm fine. But I just keep accidentally putting her in a spot where the sniper can get her.
There's snipers and Fire Emblem?
Yes.
What?
But yeah, no, I definitely want to be Greed. And I don't mind if that means that I'm the original Greed
Which
or
one?
if I'm Ling Greed. Either.
Yeah.
Both. All. I'm so normal about Greed. But probably Ling Greed just because he'd be more well known. Because the original Greed doesn't stay for very long. And because then I could just also be Ling. But Greed is definitely my favorite character.
Greed is good.
Greed is very good.
I will say, so when I was reading the manga, it took me like about a year to read the manga. But it's because I got kind of bored in like the beginning and like the middle part. But then once it got to the end, I was like, oh, this is actually interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like it was a slow start for me.
Yeah. That's understandable. I definitely remember being a kid when 03 came out, or not like a kid, but like younger, and I watched that and I enjoyed it. So when Brotherhood came out, I was so excited. And I'm definitely one of those people. I have not watched 03 since then because Brotherhood is so good that 03 cannot hold a candle to it.
That's why we watched 03 first.
Yeah, because once
That
you
and
watch
it was
Brotherhood,
so confusing. Once it learned, like I was like, okay, I'm okay going into this. I've read the manga, like I had completed it at that point. But then I was like, what the fuck is happening? Oh my god.
yeah, 03 is something.
And then we watched the movie. And that
Conqueror
made it
Shambhala!
worse.
Conqueror
It made
Shambhala!
it worse. Holy crap. They made Al a Nazi.
Yes, they did.
Like, what?
I used to own the Conqueror of Shambhala movie on DVD.
Oh.
Listen,
I was in the thrift store like maybe a month ago, and there was a random FMA Brotherhood DVD, but it was like all about Mustang.
you know, as one does.
It was like 4 episodes, and I think it was all Mustang focused.
It's actually so funny because, like, I go into a lot of fandoms being very heavy into the ships, but Fullmetal Alchemist was always one of those ones who was like, there's, in my opinion, such canon ships that I never bothered with any of it. And it wasn't until I got older that I found out that there is a hardcore following for Ed x Roy stuff, and I'm like, what the fuck?
It's the hatred. Let's be.
It's the hatred,
isn't it?
it's the Shota, and it's the Yaoi. But for me, it's just one of
Alright,
those...
errands to run. I will talk to you guys later.
Okay, have fun.
Goodbye.
Boy. But no, for me, it was just one of those things where it was like, Roy is obviously married to Riza, and Ed is obviously with Winry, so I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, that's a interesting choice, but
Yeah?
there was also a time where, like, I feel like Yaoi dominated.
Oh, no, 100%. And I definitely feel like in, like, the 03 era of Fullmetal Alchemist, it would have been even more prevalent because I feel like the ship dynamics are much more obvious in Brotherhood. But it's still one of those things that when I saw it, I was like, huh? Huh?
Oh.
Huh? Yeah, exactly. Because, like, there's such obvious ship dynamics. You know who everyone ends up with. Well, and don't get me wrong, I'm all for the Yaoi. I mean, I'm just saying. Officer Breda and Officer Happy. They're right there.
Yeah, sorry. Mustang belongs to Riza.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Not the other way around.
Oh, no, 100%.
She owns that man.
She does. That man belongs to her.
Whether he knows it or not.
Oh, he knows it. He just likes to pretend otherwise.
I was allowed to do this today type man.
Exactly. Oh, I love Roy and Riza so much. Those are my parents. I'm smiling too much. I'm enjoying this stream too much. We're just playing Fire Emblem and talking about things that we enjoy.
We're like barely playing Fire Emblem.
But this is my favorite thing, because if we were just chatting, I would probably get bored. But it's like I'm actively doing something, so I'm able to, like, you know, multitask.
I guess I am arguably also multitasking, but let's be
Not
real.
even
Do I
arguably,
ever
you
really
are.
pay attention?
Yeah, that part is true.
How much am I ever really invested in the Fire Emblem on screen?
On the
Sorry.
bright side, though, I made sure to kill the sniper first, so we should have an easier time now. Alm one-shotted that bitch.
Oh, good for him. His girlfriend would one-shot him, but...
I mean, yes, that's because Celica is fucking beefy as shit right now.
And who doesn't love a beefy queen?
I love a beefy queen. I'm so sad that Ronnie is gay and not into women, so I can't romance Karlach.
Oh, I didn't play my Baldur's Gate character the same as I would her in real life. She just happens to also be a coral elf. Or like an elf named Coral.
And that's valid. Me, it's like whenever I play those types of games, like I want to include the RP elements. So Ronnie is essentially the Ronnie that he is during our campaign, only if he was actually older. Like,
But he's also Ryan's son.
yes. No, but remember, I'm incorporating that into Ronnie's lore in our game right now because no one has seen his parents yet. So I can still alter his backstory.
So his dad is also an adventurer.
His dad is also an adventurer who settled down after meeting the right woman, and then they opened up an inn together. And his mom is a human, because if Ronnie's dad is Ryan, who is, well, Xander, who is a half elf, Ronnie has to have like the tiniest drop of elven blood.
So he's even more a child.
Yes. But yeah, so essentially in Baldur's Gate, it's just like what happens after Ronnie has finished his campaign with Ganasa and the rest of the crew, which is even funnier because Ganasa's like, because when I was originally gonna make it Opaline, but you made the other ones Opalines. I'm so bad at explaining this, like the dream person.
Mm-hmm.
So my dream person is Ganasa. So it's just Ronnie having nightmare trauma of Ganasa.
Oof, poor kid.
I know. It's like Ganasa shows up in his dreams. It was like, if you accept the tadpole as your person, as like helpful to you, then it'll help you. And he's just like, I don't trust you. Sorry. You tried to kill me too many times. This is just a nightmare. But yeah, I love Karlach, but Ronnie is probably going to go with either Asterion, if Asterion actually likes him enough, considering that Asterion's like, you're too much of a goody two-shoes. Or he's gonna go with Halsin if I can.
I'm gonna try to go with that man's arms.
Yeah, basically.
Oh yeah, I heard that you guys, I didn't watch the stream, but
Mm-hmm.
I actually went grocery shopping when you guys were streaming, but I heard that you guys already saved Halsin, and I was like, it took me so long to save his ass.
Well, I just prioritized it. It was like, okay, because in Ronnie's mind, he's like, I'm the chosen hero. I have to protect people. The tieflings need Halsin back in order for everything to be okay. Because he's not going to try and do the other option, which is to lead them to Baldur's Gate. His idea is, okay, I have to find Halsin. I have to go save Halsin. And in saving Halsin, I'll save the tieflings.
Halsin immediately declares a different tiefling the leader.
I haven't gotten to that point.
Oh, he just tells you it at camp.
Yeah, no, we have to beat all these people before he'll come with us, so I haven't gotten there yet. What was the other thing I was gonna say, though? Oh, and because, again, it's Ronnie, so we made sure to save Liam and Volo. So, like, Ronnie's like, I don't care how many people we have to kill. We're saving everybody! And so that's exactly...
Yeah, there's a couple of things that I didn't realize you could save certain people, and I felt bad. Oh, I did see the clip.
You did see the clip?
Of you flinging the guy off of the... Fucking hilarious.
I hit the wrong button! I wasted my Ithid whatever persuasion to save that man, and it was for nothing! Ugh, I'm still so sad. I wanted to restart that so badly. I am so upset. We accidentally killed that poor gnome. I can't even say we. Actually, I can. Ryan could have helped me.
Was he ever going to, though? Like, come on.
He was standing right next to the button. I saw the button, and I just clicked on the wrong one. And I accidentally killed that man. But it's okay, because I saved Liam. I saved Volo. I saved Halsin. I accidentally killed goblin children. I didn't mean to do that.
Were there goblin children?
Yeah, there was 2 goblin children that Ronnie had to kill. I literally beat them to death.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, you know, just Ronnie things. You know how he beat that cultist child. Knocked her unconscious to save her life. He tries so hard!
Oh yeah, I did super not realize you could passively, like, kill people. I have killed people who I just, like, I couldn't get to them to knock them out, but I've also just, like, there was a bit where I did not realize that passive was an option you could click on.
Yeah.
So, whoops.
I literally complained to Ryan that it's like, Ryan, you are not my DM right now. Stop telling me, oh, well, you could do that. It's like, I'm literally asking you a question. I'm asking for your opinion. You are in my party. You're not my DM right now. Stop playing like a fucking DM. I'm asking you a yes or no question. I want your opinion.
I think he also just doesn't want to reveal too much of the story to
I'm
you.
not asking for him to reveal the story. If I'm saying, hey, Ryan, do you think that we should keep this armor? Can anyone in your party use this armor? Because I don't think anyone in my party can use this armor. And he goes, I don't know, whatever you want. It's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. That is not revealing the plot. Do you want this armor? Is Ryan at work?
He is.
Oh, good. Fucking bitch. I hate that man.
Your loss.
I know. Everyone else can think he's attractive. I'm good.
He's just a cute.
If you say so. He's just a man. I'm so happy that everyone in our friend group now has seen Epic for whenever I'm just randomly gonna burst out into one of the songs. It will happen at Otakon, and I will not apologize.
That's fine.
You motherfucker. Also, my mom wanted to go to a water park today, but I don't know when she's gonna be home. And she also never told me definitively if we were or not, so I have no idea what's going on with that.
Womp womp. Guess you're not going, because, like, it's already noon.
Oh, I also don't care if we go or not, personally. You know me, it's like, when we finish stream, I'm probably gonna play Stardew Valley. Let's be real here.
Oh, you back into Stardew Valley?
I'm back in a Stardew Valley! Feels good to be back. I like farming sims, you know this.
I'm aware.
They're just fun because I can just turn off my brain. It's pretty much the same thing as grinding once I've, like, played it enough times. Ooh, nice. Oh, Tobin is so good. Can I get to him? Probably not. I cannot. Oof. God, Silk is so weak compared to Jenny. Celica's group is just such a beast.
You gotta work with this group now.
I know. But yeah, my mom's been like, do you want to do this? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And she's complaining that I'm not enthusiastic because my thing is like, my mom is known for making plans and then not following through. So it's like, I'm not going to act overly excited. It's just like, if you want to do this, we can do this. You just tell me when. And she's like, well, no, because you don't sound excited. And it's like, because you change your mind so much. You're literally well known for being fickle and indecisive. So no, I'm not going to get excited. If we go to the water park, we go to the water tower. If we don't, we don't. Ah! Like, I told her my plans because we had streamed today. And when she first told me what her plans were, it's like, well, you didn't tell me that before, so I already made plans.
Yeah, you gotta tell me things like a couple weeks out.
I
The
literally
schedule
told her
gets
that, and my
busy
mom
so
was like,
fast.
oh, well, you know me, I'm more spontaneous. And it's like, yeah, and you know me, I've been streaming for 4 years now, and I always make sure to have a schedule a week in advance. So, like, if you want me to do things, you gotta let me know. That's why next Saturday, I took the week off. Or not the week off, but, like, next Saturday, I have it written in that I'm not going to be streaming because my mom might do something. So, who knows? I might do a gorilla stream next Saturday because I don't know if my mom's actually gonna do something or not, but I took that day off just in case.
Yeah, no, I like need some definite something will happen. It doesn't matter what it is, but like if I'm making time, we need to at least have a plan for things.
Oh, yeah, no, same. Because, like, I think originally my mom was like, oh, well, we might... Like, originally, that was the day that we were going to go to the water park. Is next Saturday. And then she was like, well, I'm off Thursday, what about you? And it's like, well, I never stream on Thursday, but then you were like, oh, we can do it this day instead. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. Because mom didn't tell me 100% we are doing this. So it's like, I'm not gonna not do something if you're not certain. If you're certain, that's different. But, so either we might be going to the water park today, or we might be going to the water park next Saturday, or we might be going to the water park... Or no, or we might be doing something else on Saturday. I think she also thought that she might do a barbecue of some kind.
Ooh, barbecue.
And it's like, all of those are fine with me. You just gotta tell me what the fuck the plan is. And of course, my mother is never good at telling me what the fuck the plan is. Yeah, I'm chill. I'm go with the flow. If we end up not doing anything next Saturday, I'll probably just be like, guys, we're hopping on to Stardew Valley. We're playing Stardew. Come on in. Because I like streaming. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it so much. Sometimes I think like, oh, well, I don't have to have double streams as often as I do. But then I'm like, yeah, but I like to stream.
You're like, I want to play games though.
I like to play games. Oh my god, Tobin! My goat! That was the sexiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I am getting hungry. I think I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab a sandwich.
Okay, because yeah, it's almost 2 o'clock, so we can also end soon if you want.
Yeah, but I've got time if you wanted to continue. I don't really...
I mean, I
It's up
can
to
also
you.
keep going. No, it is not up to me. You know me, I would be playing this no matter
Okay,
what.
we can keep going. Let's strive for like 1.
Okay. Because yeah,
But
I
I will
told
be
you,
right
it's
back.
like, yeah, go get a sandwich. Damn. Damn, he dodged twice? Fucking bullshit. Hopefully the other wizards are not in range. The other wizards are in range. Oh, Tobin is so fucked. Oh, the dodge. Tobin just has to survive. Pretty please. Oh, please tell me you're attacking someone else. Okay, he's attacking all. Perfect. Oh. Oh, damn. At least that first shot was sexy. The other should be out of range. Perfect. Okay, because we're doing great this time. We're doing great. We're doing great. Matilda's a bit squishy, but we have to give her something. so.
I have returned. In truth, the sandwich was just waiting for me in the fridge. It's not like I had to...
Well, that's still nice. Mathilda was finally able to attack somebody without dying.
Nice, nice.
And
No, I figure I have off, and like I am just using this time to edit photos, so why not?
yeah,
Too bad our normal Fire Emblem peeps aren't here.
well, yeah, it's a different time period and it's a different day, so. But
Yeah.
we're
I don't know,
live,
maybe they
and that's what matters.
maybe they watch the VOD or something.
Yeah.
Hello, Cordro, if you are watching.
Shout out to Cordro and only Cordro.
There's another one. I don't remember their username though.
Yeah, that's valid. There's a lot of people that show up, so I'm not entirely sure who you're referring to.
I don't know because I legit don't remember.
I know, and there's so many, it's like, I don't know. Because it's been a while since we've seen Robin Left and 𝥔.
Oh, I was probably 𝥔 I was thinking of.
Yeah, because I know that they were the normal Fire Emblem crew, but it's been a while.
I mean, we did take off like a month.
Yeah, no, and I fully... No! I was gonna give the kill to... I forgot that they only had 1 HP. I was gonna give the kill to the Pegasus Knight. I forgot, because I'm a fool. Let's see if the Pegasus Knight can kill this guy. He only has 4. Because, yeah, all Pegasus Knights are very swishy. Okay, good. Apparently Claire does better damage than the other Pegasus Knights did when we first got them.
Well, is there only one of her?
Yeah,
She's gotta compensate for that.
truly. And I think she's the only one that we get, because if I remember correctly, I think that we actually missed one person on Celica's route to recruit, because I remember there was a guy named Jesse, and we didn't recruit him, but I don't know how I didn't do it. But then again, I also don't care that I didn't get him, so.
There's always the chance that he was a character added for the ranked.
No, there was definitely, because like I saw him in Gaiden, because I was trying to look up how much longer we had for Celica's route, and there was like, here's Jesse, and I was like, oh.
Womp womp.
I don't remember, but then again, clearly he was unimportant.
Goodbye, Jesse.
Goodbye, Jesse. Goodbye, Jojo. And I'm sure we're gonna collect a few more people in 𝥔's route, even though I'm not sure who. But certainly this can't be everybody yet. Considering when we got to Celica's route on this side, like past the midway point, Celica got Sonia, and in theory she would have also gotten Jesse. So we're probably gonna get 1 or 2 more characters on 𝥔's side. I just don't know who yet. But yeah, she is definitely the only Pegasus Knight. Nice! See, so long as I can keep my healer alive, I'm not saying that it's easy because I don't want to jinx myself, but we're having an easier time.
Then, like, with Celica or in general?
So long as we keep the healer alive, we should be okay, and then I'll be able to grind. And then we'll have an even easier time. But considering that I'm currently obsessed with Stardew Valley, who knows when or if I'll get to grinding. Teehee.
Oh.
I say it like it is.
I can lead you to the grind, but I can't make you do it.
Ooh, 12 damage. I was actually hoping that Luther was gonna miss that because, again, I could have fed some stuff to my Pegasus. But we only got 3 left. Oh, nope, there's a few more up here. Either way, I trust my archers to take care of it. Which photos are you editing, anyway?
Sorry, I was chewing.
That's fine.
The photos of On from Persona 5.
Oh, nice.
You know, a game that I've still not finished.
I mean, it's okay. I still haven't finished P3.
Did you cosplay from it, though?
No, but I was trying to be understanding.
This is my second time playing through it. Starting it, I suppose. And I have gotten further. I've gotten to more of the main cast, but I still haven't met everyone.
Valid.
But we did switch, so I'm playing Royale now. Because it was originally just...
Yeah, I don't have the remade P3, but they had like P3 on Steam that I got, but not like the new pretty one. And I started playing it, and you know me, I like grinding and dungeon crawling, so I kind of got to a certain point, and then I forgot that like there's actual shit for me to do, and I haven't gotten back to it yet.
Lol.
You know, as it be.
No, I play Persona with Ryan, and we just get really busy.
Yeah, that's also
it's
valid. I think Ryan also still hasn't finished, Okami.
No, I don't think Ryan's played Okami in like 6 months.
I'm not one to say anything, though, because we also started Okami on the channel, and then I just dropped it.
He has been playing Baldur's Gate pretty consistently, though.
Oh, well, yeah. I would hope so.
But let's be real, so have I.
I can only play it on stream because I can't get ahead of, like, the current plot.
Oh, you want to be surprised?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I know Ryan's ahead of me in it, so sometimes I see things that I'm like, oh, interesting.
Like, yeah, especially because I'm streaming it, it's like, yeah, I want to be surprised. I want to give, like, an authentic reaction. But that also means that then once I finish at least my first playthrough, I can play it again. Because Ryan is always like, do it, eat the tadpole. And I'm like, Ronnie wouldn't though! And I'm playing my character like that. You eat the tadpole! He's like, no one I've ever played with has eaten the tadpoles. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry, because if you wanted me to play somebody who would eat the tadpoles, you should have told me, because I'm playing Ronnie. Ronnie would not eat the tadpoles. He's not Ganasa.
Yeah, I don't play, like, replay games very often, so I'm not sure I will replay.
Oh,
but I haven't done anything with, like, the Aletheid power, and I don't think I will.
You know me, I am constantly replaying games.
But, like, I feel like that is, like, something that would be interesting on a replay, would be to see the differences if I were to actually use those powers.
Oh yeah, because I have like a million MCs, our original characters, because that's how I play Our Life, is with my multiple OCs turned into the main characters, so that I can see like, oh, well, because they're all different, how will they react to different situations, blah, 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 blah. So I would just do the same thing with Baldur's Gate, but I don't think I would make 16 of them. Baldur's Gate is a very long game. I don't think I could handle replaying it 16 times.
Yeah, that's a career.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I'm really bad with replaying games. Like, I've started a couple replays of games that I just like, and then I fizzle out really quickly because I'm like, but I've already done this.
So long as it's one of those things where it's like choices matter and so I get different outcomes, then I will gladly replay it nonstop.
Yeah, you can save the windmill guy.
Why would you bring that up?
You're welcome.
It's my birthday. Did you even understand anything I said?
Why would you be mean to me?
I definitely said more than that.
I think that's all I got.
I said, why would you... I shouldn't whine, otherwise you still might not hear it. I said, why would you be so mean to me? I'm just a little guy and it's my birthday.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, why would you be so mean to me? I'm just a little guy and it's my birthday.
You, like, cut out.
I'm just a little guy and it's my birthday.
I mean, I know for a fact it's not.
No, because we're gonna go to Dorney Park for my birthday.
Oh, is that when we're going to Dorney Park?
Yeah, except it won't be our actual birthday week because that might be when we're going to one of the Ren fairs. And because Courtney has school stuff, it's probably gonna be like the last weekend of August, so it's an easier time for her. Cause, you know, school shit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, probably like August 29th or something like that, we're gonna go to Dorney Park for the day.
I would be down to go.
Yeah.
I mean, I assume I'm invited.
Obviously, everyone in the Discord would be invited. And it's also one of those things, like, I think that you live the closest, so we were low-key planning on, like, using your place as a housing station. You know,
Well,
as
damn, then I super hope I'm invited.
Well, yeah, I would super hope that you would assume that you were invited. Yeah, because I think either you or Ryan even offered, like, oh, that's actually pretty close to our place. And I was like, perfect, because Courtney said something about doing Hershey, but Hershey is further away and a little bit more money. So this year we're going to do Dorney, and then next year we'll do Hershey so that me and her can alternate.
Is Hershey close to you?
No, like I said, Hershey's further away from me.
Yeah, Hershey's not very close to us either.
No, I know, but that's what Courtney prefers, and I prefer Dorney, so.
Oh, I mean, I've been to both.
I've never been to Hershey, personally.
I do like the little factory tour. I think it's cute. Since I can no longer really eat chocolate, though, I feel like Hershey automatically gets a little bit of a deduction.
And I just think that late August is also the perfect time for Dorney, because then it'll be nice and warm for the water park. Because I feel like every time I go to Dorney is when there is no... It's like too cold for the water, and I'm so sad because it's always early in the season.
The last time I went to Dorney was like well over a decade ago.
Definitely not a decade ago for me, but probably close, because I think the last time I went was for City Year, when I was in that. I think I went with Mango. I mean, not just with Mango, it was everyone in City Year, but still.
Mango's the one who's important, though.
Mango is the one that's important. I don't remember anyone else that I went to, who I worked with at that job.
Mango's the one you kept.
Mango is the one I kept. Mango was in the trenches with me. The saddest thing ever is still the fact that we were not in the same, like, unit. I think she was in South, and I was in West. I was like, oh, if only I'd been in the same school as Mango. Mango likes children more than I do.
Yeah, I'm a little shocked that you were able to do City Year. with
I am
your-
forever shocked that I was able to do City Year. Let's be real here. But hey, I got my not my Pell Grant, my whatever it was, my... Not a grant, I can't remember what it even is called. Ugh.
You got something.
I got something to help me pay off my student debt.
Whoa!
Siegel Educational Award. God, this guy can't hit shit. What kind of boss are you? Oh my god, he finally hit. I talk shit and he
At
finally hits.
At least his colors look cool.
His colors do look cool, but he also only did 5 damage. And giving Tobin the bolt sword was the best thing I ever did in life. Well, when it hits, he does a lot of damage. Oh, come on. Now we can't hit either.
The game heard you talking shit.
It really did. I mean,
It's
everyone
like,
is
oh,
still
you think
dodging his
this is-
attacks, though, so... There's no way that Claire would be able to beat him. I'm just gonna shove her there. Oh, he didn't even try to fight back.
Lol.
I forget how cute Dayut is. Or Delthea, because that's what she becomes later in the remake. Delthea is so cute. Come on, someone hit this man. Oh, there we go. Alright, 1 HP. Come on, Claire. Come on. Please, please. I'm gonna save. Well, because I also think that it's also just as likely that she gets killed.
That's valid.
But he has 1 HP. Nice! And she literally does 1 damage. That's why I knew not to have her attack him when he was at, like, 13 health. There we go.
Man, he doesn't even have any parting words.
Nah, not important enough.
But at least his color scheme was cool.
It was. And we're not having too hard of a time, at least.
Yet. We said the same thing on the other side and then got asses handed to us.
Yeah, yeah. Units 10, power 401. These guys are actually weaker, but it looks like there's 2 sets of them. So we're gonna go to the woods.
Into the woods.
Into the woods to grandmother's house.
Still never seen that. I saw the last like 5 minutes.
I was
y'all
gonna
watched.
say, you saw it!
No, I saw like the last 5 minutes and then I left.
You saw it!
Did I?
You saw the
Did
important
I really?
parts.
I saw some guy cheat. No, some lady cheat on her husband.
Yup.
And a witch become young, and then I think she might have died immediately
She did
afterwards.
indeed. You got to see hot Meryl Streep, which was very important.
And that's about all I remember. There was a giant question mark?
Listen, again, the only important thing you needed was sexy Meryl Streep, and that's what you got.
I could just look at a photo of her, my guy.
I know, but listen, it's not the same. It's sexy Meryl Streep.
She's always sexy.
Okay, but she was an old hag, and then she got young and beautiful.
And for what? To die immediately?
Yeah, you know, that's what happens when you're a sexy hot woman.
The world's just against you, I guess.
Exactly. teleporting bitch. Fucking whore. Okay, good. At least they're not all teleporting and attacking me. That would be fucking bullshit. I love the way the witches run, though.
They just run.
I know, but it just looks cute with their hair bellowing in the wind. Time to kill the witch!
The witch is dead.
Ding dong, the witch is dead, witch is dead, witch is dead, ding dong, the witch is dead. I don't know the rest of the song.
Neither do I.
Ah, good.
Another movie I have not seen. Or no, I haven't seen the Wicked musical, which is what I was originally referencing.
I also have not seen the Wicked musical, but then again, I didn't see the musical either. But like,
I have seen the musical, like, performed.
yeah, I haven't seen it.
Have not seen the movie.
I have never seen the musical or the movie. And Sai is very upset about that, but at the same time, you guys should just always assume I've never seen any musical ever.
Yeah. I mean, I liked the musical. I don't know. I think I was just hung up on the movie being split into two parts, because I'm like, I've literally seen it in one part, in one sitting.
Yeah.
It's doable.
My thing is you guys should always just know that it's like I say all the time, I'm not a musical gay. For me to actually like a musical is rare. Epic is a rare phenomenon, and for me it is probably the fact that it is not actually a stage show. It's like,
I
no.
do think Epic's music is very, like, TikTok-y.
Mhm.
So, like, all the songs are short, and, like, they all kind of sound very similar. Like, there's no real ballads or anything.
Okay. Agree to disagree.
There's no, like, long laments or anything. All of the songs
What the
finish
fuck?
up in, like, 2 minutes.
Brother, the monster and I'm Just a Man are literally lament. He's literally, I can't.
And yeah, how long do they last?
I wasn't paying
How-
attention, but I would definitely consider those to be like mournful laments where he's like, oh my god, the actions of my life. And you
Like,
have the fucking
yes.
love ballad that is, would you fall in love with me again? So I'm just like, what? What?
That's, like, the longest song in the show, and it's, like, 3 minutes. Like, I like the music from Epic, but, like, it's all very short and, like... Okay, Would You Fall in Love With Me Again is, like, almost 6 minutes, but, like, that's the longest fucking...
Yeah, and it's long as fuck! See, I don't need songs to be really long, personally.
Yeah, I know, because you're an iPad baby.
Yeah? But I can
I'm
also
not saying
watch...
I dislike it, I'm just saying
I
it
know,
doesn't-
I'm just, it's one of those things where I was like, huh? Like, what do you mean there's no ballads? This coming from the woman that hates Eurovision ballads.
Yeah, I do. I can be multifaceted, what do you want from me?
Ooh, oh Clive, oh Clive, oh Clive, oh Clive. Please, oh, she's teleporting somewhere else. Please attack someone else, anyone else. As long as they live. Ooh, Clive almost saw his maker. Anyway, moving on, as you were saying.
Oh, it just feels very TikTok-y, that's it.
And it might be. I wouldn't be able to tell you one way or another because I'm not on TikTok.
I mean, I'm not on TikTok, but I can tell when something's like, okay, we need conflict resolution soon or we're losing the audience.
Oh, see, and considering how long the musical is, I feel like it takes so fucking long. There is no conflict resolution.
It takes so long, but so much happens.
Yeah! It's literally Fire on the Forest. So much happens. On God, oh no. It's It's just Fire Emblem 4 in musical form.
Wow, now we know why you like it so much.
Oh my god, no, it's true, because I love tragic, flawed characters. Once again, what is it? What did I post? Because I talked about it yesterday, too. Where is it? I think it's in streaming. Gamers. I think I posted it there. A melancholic retro-romantic whose soul is 75% queer longing, 25% BGM, and 100% emotionally invested in men with problems. Emotionally invested in men with problems. That is me.
I need you to tell me if that adds up to 100 or not.
It adds up to over 100. It's 75 plus 25 plus 100.
Oh, I see.
So technically it's 200. But it's saying that, like, I am a mixture of queer longing and, like, background music is my 100%, but then on top of that, I'm also just emotionally invested in men with problems.
Sorry, men with problems gotta figure it out for themselves.
You cannot say that. You are also emotionally invested in men with problems. Little Miss loves Draco Malfoy. Little Miss loves fucking Bakugo.
Okay, first of all, I like Art of Draco. I think as a person it would actually be off.
Okay.
Second of all, I don't actually know about Bakugo.
You are cutting out so badly, which is just making this even funnier.
I just like fan art of problematic people.
Yeah.
I don't actually know these characters.
Okay, but that still means problematic people. Oopsie.
Yeah, alright.
You are also attracted to problematic men.
Ryan is like the least problematic man in the universe. I don't know what you're on.
We like problematic men in fiction.
Yeah, fictional problematic men are fine.
Yeah, in reality, Ryan is a good boy.
In reality, fictional problematic men are like, oh my god, grow the fuck up.
Yeah. What the fuck? What do you mean you dodged?
What do you mean you dodged?
At least they couldn't attack me back because they didn't have enough HP to do a spell, so that was nice. Oh, damn. He was not injured like I thought he was. Oh well, I tried. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being attracted to my little meow meows, my little war criminals.
Alright, as long as they stay fictional.
Oh no, 100%. Imagine me being attracted to real men.
Nah.
We saw how well it went the last time I was attracted to a real man.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, he ended up
We
working.
tried having better taste.
I just tried not to be in romantic relationships anymore. That seems to work out just as well. You know, that's the true solution. It's just like the way to pass the math exam is by not doing the math exam. You'll save yourself an infinite amount of brain damage. It's the same thing. You just don't date, and then you don't have to deal with problematic men. Or be a lesbian.
Or yeah, why don't you just be a lesbian? No problematic men in that.
Yeah, but again, I hate fluids.
You can be in an ace relationship.
Yeah, but just in general, it's so hard for me to find ace relationships.
I'm sure there's forums or something. Me saying I'm sure there's
I am
makes me
not
sound
interested in
anything.
that. Hard pause. I do not want to be going on no dating sites and shit like that. No. I'm perfectly content being alone for the rest of my life with my 2 wives. And my 1 husband. And all my fictional ones.
Yeah, I'm like, only 2?
Oh, only 2 that are real people.
Okay.
The rest are fictional, but yeah, Kitty, Amadeus, and Luna. I love my wives and my husband. It's actually funny because I told them the news about what I'm gonna be doing in the future before I even told you guys.
That's fine. I mean, they are probably more invested.
Oh yeah, 100%. It was just so funny. Because I was like, yep, I gotta tell my wives and my husband.
My spouses.
My spouses. My spouses! My harem. I always wanted a harem, and now I have one.
Congrats. What a goal in life. I've always wanted a harem.
Well, I'm a prince, so, like, it makes sense for me to eventually have a harem.
Yes! Damn! Can't you just be a nice, happy prince and a...
I am a nice, happy prince with a harem.
Alright. Monogamy's not for everyone.
Oh, shit. Also, his name is Saizo. That's wild. Back in Gaiden days, with a Japanese-sounding name? Also, Claire is probably dead if anyone else attacks her.
If.
Well, because I think that the witches will be able to, but I'm hoping that the witches will attack someone else. Which, apparently they are. They're going to attack other people, so we should be okay so long as no one attacks Claire. Here comes the other witch, and she's also not attacking Claire. We're fine. We're all good. We survived.
Congratulations.
Yippee! It's actually the perfect day for going outside, too. It's so nice out.
Yeah, I really thought it was supposed to, like, rain today, but...
Yeah. It's, like, perfect if anyone's actually, like, doing anything for this weekend.
I mean, it's really hot.
Well, yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, it would be perfect if today my mom decided to go to the water park. But I told her that we probably weren't going to go much longer afternoon because you get tired. But I haven't heard anything from her, and, like, I'm not about to stop. So I'm like, okay. Because, like, I keep checking, like, is the car there? No. What should I have for lunch today?
Food?
Obviously. You're so fucking helpful. No, I was thinking about starving myself for lunch today. I thought that would be a great thing. You know, a little, crash diet.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Let's see, what are the options?
Well, I have ramen. I have fried rice, but I had that for breakfast/brunch. I could have bagel bites, but I don't know if those really count as a meal or if they're more of a snack.
Oh, bagel bites do sound good, though.
Yeah, they do. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I will have bagel bites. Fucking hell.
If they're not filling enough, you can always just make more.
Ah, that is true. That is very true.
The only thing stopping you from making more is the amount that you have.
Oh, well, I have like 4 boxes of bagel bites.
Sounds like you're fine then.
Oh, yes. Is our battle fine, though? Hard to say.
The amount that I look at the screen is, very little.
I'm well aware. It is okay. We only have a few units left, but if any of these witches survive, I am potentially in trouble.
Well, how much have you been saving?
A little. Like, it wouldn't be terrible. We wouldn't have to start at the very, very beginning. I'm trying to, like, math it out. Come on, Python. Fuck you, Python.
Is the math not mathin'?
Oh no, I'm just doing very low attacks apparently. That's okay, I just had to have Claire run away. She had to get taken out of the fight.
Running away is valid.
It is. I'm hoping I'll be able to kill these guys, but I don't know. If nothing else, I have to kill the witch. Ooh, if I can get a second hit, that'll be perfect. Oh, Gray goes again. Come on, Gray, please hit her. Fucking bitch! It's okay, we still have one more unit. We just have to hope that she'll be able to actually kill her. But witches have really high resistance to magic. Nice, okay, we killed the witch. There's only 3 people left and none of them are magic users. And no one that's squishy should get double shot. Everyone can at least take 1 hit.
Just nobody's allowed to have 2.
Yeah, nobody should get double shot by an enemy. Yeah, because he does 4 damage. And of course he attacks Mathilda.
It's okay, she can dodge.
She can. And she doesn't take too much damage. She's less squishy than Claire, but she's still squishier than most of the other units. Go on, Clive. Finally, someone does damage on Saizo.
The name Saizo reminds me of that, like, fashion books that people do a lot of cosplays of.
I don't know what that is.
They're illustrations, but they're like very detailed.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about now. I don't remember what it's called though, but yeah, because people would do outfits of them just because of how intricate they were. It was kind of in the same sort of vein as like Lolita and Visual K and stuff like that sort of like sub-fashion-y type thing.
Yeah, I feel like it was called something like Saizo. Like, it sounds very similar.
Yeah, I could not even tell you what it's called, so I couldn't tell you if you're on the money or not.
Time to look it up.
Yep. Yeah, because I hear Saizo and I'm like, Saizo from Fire Emblem Fates? Like, I know there's another Saizo.
No, Saizo just comes up in Fire Emblem, so it's gotta be called something else.
I'm so glad the internet got my back. It's like, you mean Saizo from Fire Emblem? And I'm like, yes, I do. I'm so sad that we finally got Japanese influences in a Japanese game in Fire Emblem, but Fates were just such ass. It's like, we finally get Japanese units like Kinshi Knights. I love the idea of Kinshi Knights, like archers on horseback, or not horseback, we've had those, bow knights, but like flyers that are also archers, or flyers who are also mages. It was like, we finally get that! And then they're awful. Well, not that they're awful, but the fact that, like, the game that they came from is awful. Like, we're never gonna get Kinshi Knights again in future games. And I'm so sad.
So sorry for your loss, Bessie.
I know. Fates had a lot of good ideas, just none were executed very well.
I never played it.
You're not missing much.
Mostly because I was like, I'm not paying for the same fucking game.
We wouldn't even ever be able to play Revelations because you don't have you can't get it anymore.
Oh, Nintendo, why do you do this? This is why we don't, like, this is why you're Nintendo.
This is why my name is Nintendo Hater.
Like, Nintendo just makes some choices that are dumb.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Oh my god, I can only go 2 spaces? I can't go further? That's so dumb. Oh, but he's so close to death. I'm not even gonna get Claire close, because this guy can double pretty much everyone in the army. Oh, he's running away. Nice. That's actually very useful. He's trying to go heal himself. Too bad for him. I won't let him. Oh, Clive is not doing hot. Never mind. Somebody has to hit this man.
Lets him.
You love what?
I won't let him. Proceeds to let him.
No, he's not healing himself yet. I still have a few people that could, because they literally just have to land like 1 hit and he's dead, but god, he dodges everything.
Yeah, he put all his stats into Dex.
I guess.
I think dexterity would be dodging. I don't actually know.
Yeah, especially in Fire Emblem, because stats are weird. I don't know either.
I wouldn't even know what it is in D&D, so I'm not actually.
In that case, it is Dex.
You should play
That I do
Baldur's
know.
Gate. You should see me play Baldur's Gate. Me just trying to like brute force things. I have to restart battles a lot.
As one does.
I have also had Ryan help me a couple times, like not do the battle for me, but like tell me like, oh, I did this.
No, I get that. Okay, come on, Mathilda. Please. Please. Oh, we got 1 damage. Okay, but we got a dodge. And we got a 2nd dodge. That's good at least. But we got 1 damage. Life is not doing too hot. I don't know if he's gonna do any better. Because he's so close. He has 5 HP. Fucking dodged. And if Clive gets hit twice, he's fucked. Which of course he does.
Womp womp.
Yep. Where is it? 39. Yeah, I think this is the turn when he runs away. Oh, this time Python got 1 damage on him.
Woo!
It's the things that we get in life. Oh, we got a critical that time. He has 3 left. 3 left. And you dodged. None of my people can reach him, though. Yep, he went to his place to get healed. Another dodge. He has 3 HP! 3! Oh, 2 HP. Yeah, he's just gonna sit there and heal himself. Which means I just
As long as he doesn't attack you.
Yeah, I just have to kill him. Which is more just hitting him, because whoever hits him is going to kill him. There we go! Let's go Delthea with her aura!
Woo!
Sizo conquered. Witch assembled. Oh my god, a bunch of witches assembled. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna be grinding. I just want to wait till one of them comes closer to me. Instead of just, you know, standing there. There you go, she's coming to attack us. Because if I attack one of them while the witches are already there, then I'm gonna have a harder time because there's gonna be more of them. Oh, but they got the sneak attack. Oof. God, it's so fucked up. Why are so many of them teleporting? It's rude.
They do it specifically because they know it bothers you.
It does! It's rude! Alright.
Like, ah, yeah, Mint's coming to play. Let's fuck him up.
Truly. Rude ass motherfuckers.
Let's get that twink.
Let's get that twink.
Which is obviously how, you know, the over 20-year-old game sounds.
Ooh, oh, fuck. I forgot they have lightning, so I should attack them even further away so they can't hit back. At least Alm still has a, or not still, at least Alm has a bow now too, which makes it nicer. There we go, one witch dead. Kill the witch!
Is that his trade-off for the fact that Celica has magic?
Yeah, he gets a bow instead.
Like, you can't be magical, but you can have this.
We'll still let you have ranged attacks.
This consolation prize. You're just a guy.
I'm just a man who's fighting for my life. Deep down, I would trade the world to see my son and wife. He's just a man. He's just a little guy. Robin only does 1 damage against these guys, but it's but at least it's nice that like they tend to miss.
I'm forever, like, I know it's written in history. It's like a myth, but forever shocked that Odie doesn't accidentally kill his son.
No,
What
big
a
same.
tragedy that would
Big
be.
same. Like when I first was watching Epic the Musical, I was like, oh my god, is this, because like I know it's a Greek tragedy, is like, is he gonna kill his son? But a lot of people say that the reason why he didn't, at least in the way that Epic the Musical does it, is because the other like men are like, attack the prince, attack the prince. So like Odie knows not to attack him because like it's like the other people made it known like, oh, that's the prince.
What is it in the actual myth, though?
In the actual myth, they actually meet up before they get to the island. Cause, like in Hold It Down, or Hold Them Down, whatever it is, when Antonius is saying that the prince is on a diplomatic mission, the diplomatic mission is that he's been traveling around trying to find out where his father is. And so he goes to Sparta to speak with Helen, because in the actual thing, she does go back with her husband. So she's back in Sparta where she belongs. And so, like, when he's traveling back to home after trying to find his father out on the ocean, he comes across Odysseus, and the two of them together make the plan to go back to the castle and slaughter all the suitors.
Oh, nice. So they make him a little less Disney princess.
Yes. He's the one that
A little
helps.
more ruthless.
Yeah, he's the one that helps sneak his father into the castle. Like, that whole thing with Poseidon didn't happen in the actual Odyssey. Like, the fact that Poseidon was trying to kill him did, but there was never, like, final battle between Odysseus and Poseidon, like, in the musical. But it makes sense that Jorge did it the way that he did, just like with the sirens. In actuality, Odysseus was tied to the mast, and so he heard the sirens' song, but he didn't do what they wanted because he was tied to the mast. And in their lore, in siren lore, if you hear their song and they can't, like, tempt you, if they can't kill you, then automatically they die.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't make fun visual.
Well, exactly, and because the way that Jorge is trying to do it, like, for his narrative, the whole thing is Odysseus slowly becoming the monster, so instead they have him be smart and put in beeswax and decide to kill the sirens as opposed to them just happening to die. And same thing with adding the Poseidon fight at the end, because the whole thing is ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. That's literally what this whole thing is about, is if you become the monster, you will be able to save yourself. You just won't be able to save anyone else.
I think my mouse for my computer that I edit photos on just died. I mean, I can charge it, but it does mean that I'm stuck staring at myself staring at me. A bit uncomfortable.
You don't have a secondary mouse that you could use?
This computer's like super old and has been super weird with like mice and keyboards.
Valid. That's just so funny. I'm just stuck staring at myself.
I mean, that's also part of the reason why editing photos of myself sucks, because it's just weird. But
I mean, I can kind of relate because that's essentially what it is when you're editing your own clips and stuff, is just listening to myself and trying to figure out, like, what would other people think? Would they think this is funny? Should I turn this into a clip?
yeah, but like now I don't know if my computer just froze. Like, I don't know. Nothing seems to be working. This is fine.
Oof. Well, Discord is working, apparently.
That's a different computer.
Oh.
Yeah, I have Discord open on a laptop, and then I do stuff on my iMac. But my
That's
iMac
valid.
is like 10 years old, so
Yeah, it's doing its best.
I used to have, my baby sister gave me her old like MacBook that was chugging along for a while, but then it got like a screen disconnect issue, so I can't use it anymore.
Valid. Ooh, that was 8 damage. That is not. Ooh, no. Claire, dodge. Oh, she might be dead.
And like I can't really justify buying another computer because they're expensive, and like I have stuff that technically works.
Yeah, that's valid.
Because I would, for like photo purposes, just get another Mac.
Mhm.
Because that is the one Kool-Aid I have drank, is that I don't really like PCs. I do use them. They're fine most of the time.
You just don't prefer them. That's valid.
Yeah.
And see, I have an iPhone, but then I also use PC for everything else. Because, you know, I have a Chromebook, and then, of course, I'm using my PC right now.
Yeah, and I mean the laptop I'm on for Discord is a PC. And the laptop I use for work is a PC.
Mm-hmm.
So like I do know how to use them. And
Yeah.
I use them honestly more than I use my Mac because it just sits here. But for photo editing purposes, I think Macs they have like a better display.
Well, I think that makes sense, because isn't the whole thing with Apple products is that they're better for artists?
I don't actually know now that I feel like we've moved away from that a bit just because like tech has moved forward, but I think originally, yes.
Yeah, I just remember that was like the big selling point whenever I saw a commercial for Apple products. It's like, it's for artists.
Yeah.
I just know that as a VTuber, like right now I'm using my PNG model, so it doesn't matter because I'm not using my webcam. But I definitely know from other people that the best webcam you can use as a VTuber is actually just an iPhone.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
Really?
iPhones are really good at tracking your facial features. So, like, especially, like, I know for a fact that corporate VTubers, like, when they get in, like, we know this from a few different sources, but, like, they will be given an iPhone just to be their face cam.
Hmm.
And, like, it doesn't even have to be, like, a new one. It could be an old iPhone. Like, very rarely do you see, like, larger VTubers actually use a webcam. They'll just use the iPhone, and that'll be what they use for their face tracking.
Interesting.
Oh, Claire is so fucking dead. Yep, there it is. Yeah, like me personally, I still use a webcam, but it's just because I don't have the setup yet. Because, like, I already have a webcam and it works well, but I do have an iPhone, but I would obviously have to get, like, a special thing to, like, hold up my iPhone to track my face.
Yeah, are we talking front cam or back cam, or does it not matter?
I don't know because I haven't done too much research into it. I just know that, like, everyone is, like, they will literally show you the differences.
Hmm.
So I personally don't know, but there's, like, a lot of researcher by, like, other VTubers to show that, like, the iPhone tracks you better. But, like, there are other ones. Like, the webcam that I got was, like, a well-reviewed one specifically for VTubers. And, like, obviously you've seen with my rigging or not that it does do very good at tracking me.
I've seen a little.
Yeah, like, the only issue I've ever had with my rigging is when it used to, like, my eyes would glitch out, but I think that more has to do with the fact that I wear glasses. And so
Oh yeah, when you blink weird.
yeah, so what I did to fix that is I legitimately just changed it. Like, I found out that there's a setting inside VTube Studio that allows me to just make sure that both of my eyes are linked up. So I can't wink anymore, but it means that, like, if my tracking thinks that it sees one of my eyes close, it will automatically close the other eye as well. So now I don't have any wonky eye issues on any of my models. I do have to say that is one of the funniest things about playing with Ryan and Baldur's Gate is anytime I do, like, I'll be like, I don't trust this, I don't know about this, I don't know about this one chief. And whenever I don't think that something good is gonna happen and then I somehow manage to select the quote-unquote correct answer to a thing, he'll always be like, dun 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 dun. It's like, thank you for the fanfare music.
I love the little Final Fantasy wedding music.
Yeah,
I did almost say Fire Emblem.
you're valid. I mean, Fire Emblem has fun winning music too, but it's not what you were trying to refer to. I know in other games Pegasus Knights have high resistance, so hopefully Claire does as well. Okay, well she
All right.
dodged, so it works.
I ended up having to restart my computer, but I think I'm gonna give it a little break. Maybe 2 or 3 hours of photos was a little too much for it. It is a little old.
Maybe. I mean, we could also end here if you want. We've been going for 3 hours.
Yeah.
I think you said
About
about 1
longest.
o'clock.
Yeah, that's about the longest streaming time you'll get out of me, so...
And that's fine. We're on the enemy phase right now, but you can dip out if you want, since I'm just gonna save as soon as we hopefully don't die.
Oh, no, I'll stay until the end.
Okay, why did you teleport? That made no sense. She teleported just to attack him. Anyway, I don't get it. Oh, Clive is not having a good time. Yeah, since this also isn't a story-related one, I'll probably continue to play this map offline. And, like, you see how they're constantly, like, respawning witches and stuff like that? I'll probably just grind his team with all these witches that are coming to ambush us. So I'll do that in the meantime.
Sounds good.
Yep, and other than that, I still have 3 streams for the week. We got Farming Friday. We're gonna be playing Fields of Mystria, Repo with Kay, Raven, and whoever else shows up Friday night, and then Bundle of Joy, the Father's Day special on Saturday. And that's what I got going on. Aside from that, I'll see Channy eventually.
Hehehe.
I can't quit
Yeah.
you.
Lol. Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth! Go watch either The Reckoning or The Reckoning? Go watch The Blackening or Sinners.
Yeah.
Yeah! Alright, thank you all for coming. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, your Juneteenth. Bye-bye. I submit.